Welcome in, friends. Hi, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had to take a shower. No, when you've been working all day and you just feel like you're not quite yourself, you take a shower and then you feel amazing. How is everybody? Hello. Welcome in, friends. Rockstrot, hello. Sharon, hi. Let's see. Stories, M. Rourke, Heirloom Finder, McRobin, Mary M. Bocephus, Yokan, Teresa, Sassy Human, Lily, Michael, everybody, welcome in. Hello. So, for those of you who don't know, I am Vintage Vibe Treasures. My name is Emily, and we are on It's a Vibe. How's everybody doing tonight? We are, hey, Sky. So, I have an entire area behind me. I think I actually got you perfectly centered for once. So, we're full of goodies tonight. I did preload 20 items. You can put your pre-bids in. Those run in about an hour. So we get about an hour for me to unload around the shelves. Those items are, there's stuff on top of them, in front of them. So it gives me a chance to kind of clear out a little bit. And hey, Cassie, my part is actually supposed to go on this side, you guys. When I brush my hair, I brush it the other way. So I'm using you guys as a mirror real quick. So anyway, so in about an hour, we will run those preloaded items. I run them in order, whether there's a pre-bid on them or not. So feel free to stay and hang out. If you would like, put some pre-bids on it. If you can't stay, put a pre-bid on it. Put your power bid in. How do we feel about maybe trying a little bit of sudden death tonight? I usually do 10-second auctions with no sudden death. I thought about maybe moving it to 15 seconds with a little bit of sudden death. How do we feel? Tap the screen if you like that idea. If it's too scary, we can always go back. I thought maybe because I'm trying to like speed myself up a little bit. So I thought that would be a good way to do it. Maybe after we do the preloaded stuff, we've kind of like got the initial excitement out of the way. We could try. So how this works is the entire shelves behind me are loaded. We run everything at a $3 start, whether it's preloaded or random pulls. The stuff in the auction tab will run in about an hour. Everything else runs at a random pull. And I try to clear out as much of this stuff as possible. I did cap shipping. Hey, Looking Glass. I did cap shipping at $9.21, so you will not pay more than that no matter how many items you buy. And sometimes at the end of the night, I start to wheel and deal and run stuff at $1. So you may want to stick around, especially if you unlocked free shipping. I also put my entire bite now, holiday stuff in all tonight. There's 230 items in there for you to explore. There are items that I don't normally sell live, like plush and toys, jewelry, ephemera. There's a few items of clothing, hey, must have, and even more goodies in there, vintage decor. So make sure that you take some time to look through the buy it now. I take offers on anything $5 or more. You can send me an offer right through the app, and it can allow you to get up to 20% off. I almost always accept those. All right, we're going to get started. You guys can swipe to the left if you want to get rid of the text. If the text is kind of making things hard to see, you also can pinch and pull like you would on a photo to see things up close. If there's something you want me to pull, as long as it's not preloaded, I can run it at any time. So feel free to take a look. I'm going to pin my random pulls and I start to uncover some of these preloaded items because we run those in about an hour. So just to give you guys an idea. Teresa, I do the preloaded items in about an hour. So I will do those all. It is up here at the top right there, but I go through everything in order at about the 6:30 central mark. There's stuff in front of and on top of all of these items, so it gives me a chance to get it uncovered. All right, let's go, shall we? I'm going to start right up here at the top. And if you guys are feeling sudden death, thank you so much. If you guys are feeling sudden death, let me know. I'm thinking about maybe after we do our preloaded items, trying some sudden death to try and like keep things going, like moving quickly. All right, this is a metal. Hey, Living Life, right? It is a metal. I know there's a lot of smalls tonight. I pulled a tote, guys. I cleared another tote tonight. I'm up to 3 empty totes. I went to a tote that I've been wanting to go through for a long time. It's a lot of smalls. And I pulled almost all of it either for this show or other shows coming up this week. So there are a lot of smalls, which is the other reason why I wanted to kind of try sudden death to keep it moving because there's so many smalls, we may be here a little bit longer if we don't move quickly. All right, this is a rotary tin. It is black with the gold. Okay. Welcome in. I'm Christy. My husband's going to be mad. I love that name. Welcome in. All right. This has all of the doodads inside, you guys. So the tin itself is amazing, but you're also going to get the box of Singer motor lubricant. You're going to get the brush. You're going to get a toothbrush. Don't use that on your teeth. You're going to get all of these little doodads that I don't know what they have anything to do with. Hey, Willow, but they are sewing machine something or other doodads. 2 of these guys, a little rubber thing. Hey, Katie. And then this is the inside. So you can see the inside's a beautiful purple. This is a metal tin. It says rotary on the outside. It closes nicely. You're going to get all the little pieces that I just showed you as well. If I can get them all back in here. Okay. Thank you all to everyone who came to my seller support show last night. It was a good one. I feel like we all learned a lot. That one's going to run for $3. If anybody likes it, the tin alone is amazing. But you're going to get all those crazy little pieces inside too. Black rotary little tin. And then you've got the gold rotary inside. Okay, that's going in the reject pile. All right, we're going to do these 2 bottles. This one is clear glass. You've got the little ribbed. This is a plastic lid. The little juice. Hey, cutie pie. And then you have, it looks like it says Hags. But it's a rusty, crusty lid. You're getting both of these. I know I run them later once there's different people in the room. Sometimes stuff is, it's the nobody wanted it, yeet it pile. All right, you're getting both of these vintage bottles for $3. We just got to find who our number 1 is tonight. Sometimes it takes a little bit, and that's cool. I love that. We got to get warmed up, you know. All right. I'll pull out a banger then, you guys. I'm fine. I ain't scared. I am going to. I'm clearing it off right now. So you're getting 3 spools and bobbins, you guys. I tied them with this little piece of red ribbon. But you're going to get the naked one that only has 1 cap. You're going to get this one with both caps. It's got the beautiful green. And then you're going to get this one, which is actually threaded with blue cotton thread. It's 3 of these, you guys. I normally sell these for about 4 or 5. Teresa, I'm running everything in the auction tab at 6:30. So in about an hour, everything is buried right now. So I can show it to you in a little bit when I get it uncovered. But I do not do requests usually until about an hour in. All right, unless it's something that's not preloaded, because I can pull that if you see it. All right, $3, you're getting 3. These are $1 a piece. I normally sell these for $4 or $5 a piece, so it's a huge deal. This one's got the green. And then you've got the threaded, and you've got this one's called like a beehive or something. All 3, and I'm going to tie them back together with this red scrap ribbon that I have. If you guys were in my Sewing Notions show, thank you, Sassy. Thanks for the biz on that, you guys. You're getting those. That's number 1. I do have more of the lace. I was doing lace bundles, however much was there for $1 start. So I do have some more of those. It's mainly whites and off-whites, but I do have a couple of like a red, a black. So if anybody wants to see those. I've got lots of linens tonight, lots of books tonight. All right, we're going to do the cone of white cotton thread. I don't know much about sewing, so I'm not sure what kind it is. I like it for display. So this one is running. Hey, Tuesday. All right, we'll put this one to the side. All right, here's the shelf. This is a wooden shelf I'm using. It's an amazing riser. It does have some wear on this foot. You can see it's got a little bit of wear, but it is not wobbly. Like when I put it up here, no wobble. You're good. Thank you. Here's the top. Let me give you a measurement so you guys kind of know what you're looking at. 100%. Or you could just turn into the back. That's what I did. It's 9¼ inches long or wide, 5½ inches tall, 6½ inches deep. Just a cute little riser shelf. It's got some wear to the feet. You could restain it or just love it as it is. It's going to run for $3 if anyone needs that. I like the arches, actually. I already know Skylar wants it because we talked about it. Thanks, Sky. That one's yours. Put that in your pile. Over here with your pillows. Okay. I have 2 of these jars of buttons. They're mostly white, but they do have some other. Oh, I got to put a number 2 on that or I'm going to get completely messed up. When it's yours, I'm like, yeah, you don't have to ship it. And then I forget. So I have 2 of them. They both are mostly white, but there are a few colored buttons in there as well. These are vintage glass apothecary jars. Here's the stopper. There's like at least 50 buttons in here, you guys. And I normally do 40 buttons for $2 or $4. I can't remember what I did. And they're just in a baggie. So these are coming to you. You get 1, and you could pick one if you want to pick one. Vintage apothecary jars with the stopper and all the buttons inside. They are mostly vintage. Sassy, do you have a preference? We can do 1 or 2. Or if you don't care, I'll just pick 1. Let me know. 2, we got it. And that is number 3, not to be confused. And then we'll do this guy. If anybody else wants one. That one is running. You get the vintage glass apothecary jar and all the buttons inside. I know the buttons can be very popular here. You guys hear the music? I feel like it's not loud. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Sassy. That one's yours, number 4. All right. Let's just continue on this shelf. Okay. All right, we're going to do, I'm actually going to keep one of these. I was going to run them all, but I'm going to keep one. These are little keychain pocket knives. And you know what these are really good for is when you go to the bins or estate sales or somewhere where you have to dig and you get something that has electrical wire all wrapped around it. There's thread all wrapped around it and you can't get it apart, or, you know, like Christmas lights, you grab this out of your purse and you break it. So I'm going to do 2 of these for $1. Perfect if you go somewhere where you need to dig a lot. This will be vibe stack number 1. Keep it in your purse, on your keys. Otherwise, they're going to go probably to Goodwill or the trash. All right. I literally had 3 on the shelves and I just kept one because I was like, that's a good idea, Emily. All right, I have some more. We live right by a firehouse. It happens probably 10 or 12 times a day. We're used to it by now. All right, so I'm going to do these other apothecary bottles. These are very similar to the blue ones I had a couple weeks ago, but these are clear. So we have the Pond Lily hair oil. I'm just going to run each one. This is a glass bottle with a plastic top. It's been upcycled, not by me. This is the only one that is the same sticker as last time. That's right. Cut the belt if you need to. Absolutely. That's a great idea, Tuesday. Okay. Then I have, so these 2 are different. So this one has a cork stopper. This is a pomade bowl or bottle, excuse me. Anybody needs that? This is a pomade bottle. Upcycled, not by me, but it's a cute one. Thanks, Guy. One's number 5. Dude, you know, so Skylar went to Savers, which is a thrift store, for the first time last night, and I had no business even going, but bet your butt I definitely bought more stuff. Most of it's not on the shelves today. All right, and then we have, oh, I lied. This one is also the same. The single tooth wash. And these two have like the vine and the cork stopper. Okay, I'll put this one to the side too. Just working my way across. What are you doing, Lou? Just working my way across this top shelf to get this basket ready. Can you guys spy the nostalgic item up here? All right, this guy we've seen before. I actually got this one in New Orleans. It says refreshing and delicious. It's got a pretty lady on it. It has a blurb about the history. This one would have been from 1974. It's a repro. 1974, running for 3. And it's a little serving tray. This one actually is in really good condition. Very little wear or rust. It does have the sticker on it because it wouldn't come off for me. All right. Just right there. You gotta stay there, babe. All right, these are pinking shears for the sewers in the house. They are by Fiskars USA. Big, hefty orange handles. And they're running for 3. If anybody needs a pinking shear for their sewing to cut fabric, this one is by Fiskars. I remember at one point those used to sell for like $6 and $7 a piece. All right. Glass doorknob. Glass doorknob, rusty crusty. I did not take the dirt off of this one's got the brass hardware glass doorknob, and then I stuck a flag in it. You get the doorknob and the flag for 3. Glass doorknob. Yeah. The pinking shears are from my mom, from her house. Guys, I did ask her if I could bring the scale home for the same one as last week. She said she sold it. Sassy, thank you so much. I was like, well, good for you, you know? At least you sold it. It's because I talked about it. Hi, honey. You're okay. Louis is laying in the doorway, guys. Everybody say hi. All right, this is a little plastic canvas in a hoop, and it is actually embroidered. So that it is embroidery. Hey, Carrie. This one measures, move all my stuff out of the way, 9 inches by 5 inches. And it says welcome. It's just a cute little sign on plastic canvas, so it's not like fabric. Running for 3. It is a wooden embroidery hoop. Really cute and like a cottagey home. Here's the back. Okay. Guys, who has been in Snug's show and people ask if we have these? This is a loom. And it has been already made for you. So all you gotta do is do the edges, which I don't know how you do it, but I think you like thread one and then you over and under and over. Yeah, you welcome. $3 on this. People look for these all the time in Snug Show. Here you go. And it's done. Like, you don't have to find any of the little bands. It's already done for you. I bought this knowing that somebody is going to want it. It's probably going to go in my bin. Because I know someone's going to be looking for it. Okay. This is for, I think, a tea light, and it probably would have had a shade on it. It's bone china, made in Taiwan. So you would need to get a little shade for it, but I kind of like the design. I did wipe it off, but there's some like hard to get off schmutz. It might need a soak. I don't do more than wiping it down with a non-harsh cleaner. Hey, Dreams. So this one's going to run for 3. It is a little like candle, like tea light holder. candle holder. If anybody needs that guy. Bone china. I was like, ooh, fancy. All right, then I have, let's do both of these pairs of scissors. We have these, say, made in Germany. Right there, this little blurb that you can't read says made in Germany. These say, I have no idea what that says. It's partly worn off. So you're going to get both of these scissors. Well, this one's got like a gold handle and is like pretty hefty. 2 little scissors, perfect for your spools of yarn. 2 for $3, you're getting them both. Anybody likes those? Welcome in, friends. This is It's a Vibe. I do have preloaded items in the auction. We will run those in about a half an hour. Everything else is a random pull off the shelf, but everything starts at $3. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 7. Everything starts at $3, and we have cap shipping at $9.21 and my entire buy it now. Make sure you guys make some time for the buy it now. I do try to add new stuff every week. All right, I'm going to do this wooden salvage piece, which has a $3.50 sticker on it. I don't know that I paid that. But it's like a little wooden medallion. And then I put, this is all a marriage, you guys. I put this little silver plated unmarked dish on top of that. And then this probably was the lid to either a candle or a sugar dish with this little notch here. It tells me it was probably a sugar dish, but it is silver plated, not marked. Yeah, so I married all 3 pieces. You're going to get them for $3, 3 for $3. Take it apart, leave it together. I just thought it looked kind of nice together. I kind of like, separating these and doing something with this. I try not to marry it unless it looks real good. Rockstrot, thank you so much. That's number 8. Let me put that right on my sticker so it's easy to get off. All right, so Skylar went to Maine and brought me back an oyster shell that's been decoupaged, and it's beautiful, and I kept it. It's on my shelf. But I also had some, and I brought them out today. So this is an oyster shell. I think it's an oyster shell, some sort of shell that they decoupaged on the inside and then did the gold leafing around the outside. These are the same design. I have 2. So they're a little bit different shape, but the same paper decoupage. So you can see they did the gold. This looks like gold leafing or really gold, like gold paint, like Rub and Buff. So let's do this guy. I have 2 of these. So if anybody likes it, wants the other one, I can do that one too. But it's got like a leaf. I definitely like the one Sky got me better, which is why I let those go. Okay. I have 3 of these. I'm going to run them for $1. I got these from a yard sale a long time ago, but this is candle adhesive. It is still in there. You can still use it. So if you light a lot of candles, or if you have like mini shelf stuff, it's kind of like museum putty. You can use it to adhere candles so that they don't lean when they're in the thing. I have 3 of these. I'm going to run them all for $1 each. But I like the graphic too. I actually have one of these. It's right here in my mini shelf that I got from Bobby Dazzle in a junk drawer lot a while back. Thanks, Katie. And like I said, I have more of these. That's Vibe Stack number 1. I'm reusing my stickers that I didn't use from like a different night. I'm just writing on top of them so I don't have to throw them away. Okay. Back in there. All right, and then I pulled this. These are Boy Scout medals, I believe. Yeah, so look. It says, "We Bellas." And then it's got all of these little pins that this person won. There's 1 here, there's 3 on this one, and there's 2 on this one. And then there's a medal down here at the bottom that says Moccasin Gap Trail. So you're gonna get all of this for $3. I had $6 on this, so you're getting it at 50% off. And I've never shown this. It's a little Girl Scouts. It's a little Boy Scouts compilation of pins that this person has won or earned. They probably didn't win them. All right. Okay. We do these. This is a set of Pimpernel coasters. You guys know Pimpernel is kind of bougie. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are all the same. You get the schmutz off this one. They're all the same. Little like hard cork-backed Pimpernel made in England. 2 of the 5 have the sticker on the back. But these would be so pretty to display. You could frame them, put them in vignettes. You could use them as a coaster if you wanted to. You're going to get all 5 of them. Pimpernel is a really nice brand. Running for $3. If anybody likes the little coasters, they are all the same. They're in great condition. Oop, that one's sideways. Pimpernel. Okay. I start to put stuff back up here because I made some room. If you guys see anything, please holler it out. I'm not afraid to run something, even if I've already run it, as long as it's not preloaded for now. I'll put these guys back up here. There's not as many clear glass lovers as me. Like, I like clear glass. Okay. Now we want to do these. $3 starts all night, cap shipping, entire buy it now. You're going to get these tea bag holders. This is their last show. So this one's perfect. It's marked Japan on the back right there. It says, let me hold the bag. This is a tea bag holder, vintage Japan. You are going to get the other one. It is missing the handle. When I bought them, they were in a baggie like this. And I was like, cool. Yes, of course I can. I thought I had 2. I didn't have 2. I only had 1 that was great. But you're going to get both of them for $3. If anyone likes it for the 1, they are Japan. Let me hold the bag, little tea bag holders in the shape of a teapot. I think they're adorable. All right. The other adhesives, I have 1 here. And I have 1 here. Here's another one. Running for $1. And this is the insides. This one has a little bit used out of it. But these are great for sticking your candles so they don't lean in the holder. Thank you so much. Right, number 2. And then I'll run the last one. This was the last one that I have tonight. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Never been used. 1 ounce. I love the graphic. Even if you don't use it, I have a vintage one on my trinket tray, my printer shelf. Last one of the night. And if you guys see anything behind me, please give me a shout. If it's not preloaded, I'm happy to pull it for you. You can swipe to the left to get rid of the text, pinch and pull like you would a photo on your phone. Thank you guys for the bids. Katie, you took that one down. That's number 3 in the Vibe Stack category. All right. These are not meant to go together, but I'm going to run them together. So you have, this is a silver plate. It has a foot if you wanted to have them together. Use them to hold your crystals. That's a great idea. Anything like that. Your minis on a printer tray, shadow box stuff, candles, crystals, anything where you need it to like stay sitting in place. That's perfect for that. And I don't see a marking on this. It does have some wear. And then this is glass. It does not glow. And it is a little bit chippy. I'm assuming this is probably an ashtray. But I put them together because they came to me sitting like this, and I just kind of liked it. So it's going to run for $3. I'm going to straighten it out. It does sit in there flat. There. This would be really cute if you burn incense or had like an altar, I think. Cassie's going to put a plant on it, I think. That's what she's going to do. Thank you for the bids, guys. This is random pull number 9. Cassie, you took that one down. Thank you so much. We have about a half an hour before we run the preloaded items, but please put your pre-bids in. If you can't hang out, I will go right in order. Louis, out. Out. I know. I'm rejecting you. All right, here's another pair of scissors. These are large, and they say Tandem Computers on them. I have no idea. I know a magnet sticks to them. They're humongous. These are regular scissors, not pinking shears. Running for 3. They're huge. Are you in the spare room? He's probably afraid to come in the bedroom. These are running now if anybody needs a big old pair of scissors. Okay. Stick those there. Okay, this is the last Sunday for this wasp nest. I know. Get Slayer McLaughlin on the line. We sing to them all the time. They've been on one all day, though, with energy. This is a wasp nest. It is an actual one. These go for big bucks. I'm running her for 3. This is the last show on Sunday that this one will be in. But they look really cool on like a dead piece of wood. I know that sounds really weird. In a plant. No one sees my vision. Those people aren't here. He didn't want to go in there though. Mm-hmm. The white. Are you talking about the white? The little cone. I can run it for you. No problem. That's why I put it back up there, because you just never know. Especially if you're in the buy it now shopping, you totally could miss something. This is a cone. I do believe it's cotton yarn, all white. You get the whole thing. It's really, I love this shape to display because it looks good sitting in a basket. The picture in the frame. Girl, you got to be more specific. Are you talking about over here? What shelf? Where are we at? Sassy, thank you so much. Number 10. First shelf on the right. The gold. The gold girl with the parasol. Is that what you're talking about? That's number 10. Oh, that's the Coke tin. It's not in a frame. That's the Coke tin, girl. All right, I'm going to do these again. These are their last show as well. This is the Art Deco glass bottle. I love the lines of this bottle. It does not have a cap, but how beautiful would this be with a couple sprigs of like a peony or something in there? And then really, this just needs to leave my house because it will break. It is a hand-painted feather on a goblet. So you're going to get both of them for 3. I actually really love this bottle. It is rusty crusty. It says patent number. It's Anchor Hocking or Hazel Atlas. What is that one? That's Hazel Atlas, yeah? Okay. Looks like a bridge. No glow. Hazel Atlas. Thank you, Rockstrat. That's number 11. See, I should probably look, but half the time it doesn't tell me. Anchor Hocking has an anchor. Hazel Atlas has it. Looks like a bridge. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Cassie, are you ready? I bought this with you in mind. Okay. This is a tin type. I hardly ever put ephemera in here like this because I usually don't make enough money on it. So, but I'm just being honest. This is a tin type of a boy. And it was attached to this frame. But it was pretty much disintegrating. Like the back pretty much was disintegrating. So I took it out. If you want the frame to reattach, obviously you can have it. It's just paper. So you're going to get the tin type. And I set it in this shoe shine brush. It says reflector on it. Let me see if I can get it to go in there. Here you go. Put some glasses or a little book, like a little pocket book or something in front of. You're going to get the tin type, which tin types go for about $6 or $7. And then the shoe shine brush. Together. because I got to include the ephemera when I display it on an item. Thank you for your bids, guys. If you guys want to try sudden death after we do the preloaded items, tap the screen. Throw some hearts up. We could try it. Sassy, thank you so much. That's number 12. See, that's a lot of hearts. I see some hearts. Sassy, you got some coupons. Make sure you go grab those. You can use them tonight if you want, or in any of my future shows. I don't have a ton of shows this week, you guys. Normally I'm inundated with raid trains during the week. I have What's in Grandma's Purse on Tuesday. That's the only raid train I have this week. What? I'm doing the dollar show on Wednesday night. It'll be the dollar bin liquidation show. That one's partially loaded. And then I am taking inspiration from Tuesday, and I am doing Style Pile on these shelves back here on Thursday. It'll be pick 3 for 10. And it was very fun both times she did it. So I wanted to do it. All right, let's do some books. This is a elementary German grammar in a military green. There's your cover. This is a educational book. There is some separation on the spine. I thought it was really fun to watch, and I bought stuff in both times she had it. There's no date, I don't think, that I can find. But it is a German elementary grammar book in like a military green. There's your spine. It's like an army olive green linen cover running for 3. No date. Yeah, it is so fun. Thank you. Is it Robbie? Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Cat Seb's mom. I do recognize Cat Seb. Okay. Thank you so much. And that's your first purchase for me. My name is Emily. It's so nice to meet you. Let's put some roses in the chat for a first-time buyer. That's number 13 coming to you. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Up next is a Bible. I think this is the only Bible I have tonight, but I did bring a lot of books. This is a Holy Bible. There is duct tape on the bottom. I did not try to get it off because I didn't know what was going to happen if I did. It does have red pages, not gold pages. It's got the nice black cover. This is 1945, which World War II era always really intrigues me. I guess they are kind of gold. So other than the duct tape, it's in really good condition. Black Bible, 1945, running for 3. Anybody likes that one? It does have that like textured. These are so good for vignette bases. Build a vignette off of that one. Okay. And then set this here for now. This is the algebra book. She's back. I love the graphics. You have a kid's room, a game room, something like that. I feel like it would be a good one. 1962 on this one. It's a literal textbook. 1962. That one is running. I scheduled my ephemera show. It's called Story of Time with Vibe. It is on April 9th, which is a Wednesday night. It's a week from this Wednesday. So bookmark that. We'll be reading old letters and then auctioning them off, going through a postcard album, and I've got a couple other little odds and ends too. All right, let's do this little linen. Look at that with the little daisies. How cute is that? Okay, this one measures 13 inches long, 7 inches wide, and this would be so cute to layer on top of a solid. They were. I was crying. I couldn't breathe. It was really funny. Okay, this is gonna run for 3 if anybody likes this little mini dresser scarf. The maroon books are a series, but they're all individual. Like they're from the same publishing series, but they're individual subject matter, if that makes sense. And I'm happy to show them to you. Let me finish what I pulled here and then I can grab them. Valcard, thank you so much. Another first purchase. Welcome. My name is Emily. It's nice to meet you. Let's put some roses in the chat. And that's number 14 coming to you. And then I promise I will get to them. I just have a couple things here in front of me. Skeleton key. It's a large one. It is 3 inches long. I'm running it for $1. Anybody wants the large skeleton key? I found this in the bottom of a tote. I was like, hey, someone will like that. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 4 coming to you. Thank you again to everybody who came to my show last night, the Seller Support Show. I feel like everyone who was there really learned a lot. I know I learned a lot too, just from going through the process to present to you. It was a good time. All right, teacup and saucer. Sorry, Skylar. I didn't know if you would like this one or not. It is made in China, but the good kind of made in China. Here it is. It's got green with really pretty little florals on it. Here's the rim. I knew you had bought a bunch too. There's nothing on the inside, so you probably would be fine drinking out of it. Here we go. And then this one's gonna run for $3. It is very spring. It's that color green, right? These are so fun to put a bird's nest in, put a little bunny popping out of there, put some florals in here. I know that Easter is like this week, you guys, but you could just pretend. I literally just put Easter decor out this morning. All right, they're red books. And I still have Halloween and I still have Christmas out. So that's how good I'm doing. Anybody else? Okay, let's do these red books. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For those of you who've been here before, you know that I had other ones from the series that I already sold. So these are the ones that are left. This is the only ones that are left. Before I do those, I'm going to do this basket. This is from last week. Nobody liked it, and I'm really surprised. It's like whitewashed. It measures, it's a big long one, 16 inches long, 6 1/4 inches wide. The candle holding on the bottom left. Are you talking about this? The cherub thing? Yes, it's a planter. All right, we're going to run this 16 inches long. I forgot what I said wide. Little basket. It's like a very large bread basket. Also, if you are a postcards or an ephemera person, thanks, Sky. That's number 15. All right, and then we're going to get to these books because Robbie has waited nice and patiently. I do appreciate that. Things are always kind of precariously balanced back there. All right, so these are from the early 1900s. They are all red linen with a gold cover. This one is the Carlovingian coins. I know. It is a skinnier one. 1908. And on the inside, it says the full series of the mysteries of the people. So I'm assuming that that's what this series is. I got it in an auction lot. So this one is 1908. Red linen cover. Running for $3. If anybody likes her. I do love the red and gold. 1908. All right. Then we have the iron collar. A Tale of Slavery Under the Romans. 1909. That one is running. Let's see what the other one said about the coins. A Tale of the 9th Century. That's not very helpful. Thank you, Robbie. That one is yours, number 16. Tale of the 9th Century. Like, what does that even mean? All right, we have the Silver Cross. This one says, A Tale of Jerusalem. That makes sense. 1909. There we go. A Tale of Jerusalem. What did I say? War Against the People. That's the series. The Mysteries of the People. Close enough. Thank you, Robbie, number 17. All right. We have the abbatial. Guys, this is like before our version of English. There is a shadow here. This one is 1908. A Tale of a Medieval Abbess. Okay. Okay. Running for 3. Anyone likes that guy? I do like whatever this graphic is. All right, then we have the Pocket Bible. Sorry, I got distracted by a message. Tale of the 16th century, 1910. Why is the Pocket Bible a tale of the 16th century? 1910. These all look to be in pretty good condition. I am trying to point it out if there's something glaring, like a binding issue or something. Thank you so much, Robbie. That's number 18. And welcome in to everybody who's just joining. We will move on from the books here in just a second. The Sword of Honor. This one is The Tale of the French Revolution. It is also something to note that this is a 2-volume one, and this is just volume 2. So volume 1 is not here. 1911, I probably sold it already. 1911 on this one. The Sword of Honor. And then, guys, I'm really sorry in advance for this. Okay? I don't like this one. I saved it for last because I don't like it. A Tale of the Millennium. It is from 1904, and it is called The Infant's Skull. I'm really sorry. We're going to just run and get it over with. I know. 1904, it says A Tale of the Millennium. It's a skinny one, probably because no one liked it. All right, so we have 4 of them left. So if anybody else wants one, let me know. No commercials for you. Okay. All right, Cassie wanted to see this, babe. This is actually Anarco Japan. It has its sticker and its little marking. It's not a cherub because he doesn't have wings. It's just a little kid. It has some discoloration because I got this at an estate sale, and the person whose estate it was a smoker. So everything kind of had a film of discoloration. It may clean up. I did not even wipe it out. I did get most of the dirt out for you. If you soak it, it may start to lighten up. This one's going to run for 3. Anarco Japan. It doesn't have a smell, though. Really cute little planter. Hey, Sue. And that one is running. Thank you for the bids. It's a cute one. It's not a cherub because he doesn't have wings. Rockshot, you took that one. That one is yours, number 19. Cute little planter. How are you, my friend? All right. How long we got? We got 8 minutes. Let's do a few more things. This is an Avon bottle. This is the Butterfly Garden. I have a little one over here. If that's what you're talking about. With the tart tin on top. This is like a purple glass. And it is the Bird of Paradise, but the internet tells me it's the Butterfly Garden. It's going to run for 3. It is one of the more popular ones, I think, with the pretty little florals, especially for this time of year. It's empty. It probably smells like Avon if you take the lid off. Thank you, Rockshot. That's number 20. Guess I can turn it off now. Is it really? 2 trips to the bins, you just got back? I went to the bins on what day was that, honey? No, Wednesday I had 2 shows. Thursday, I went to the bins. And then I went to Savers yesterday. All right, this is the Avon Patchwork Cologne Mist. This one, when I look it up, the comps are pretty high. Like for Avon, like they're pretty high. I love the colors. I don't, it's like a, so I don't know if there's anything in it or not. It's ceramic. And then it's got this gorgeous like pink and lime green. But you pop it off and it's got the, I'm not going to spray it because our house will never not smell like Avon. $3 on this guy. If anyone likes that design. I really just love the little sticker on the bottom. It's in good shape. See, look, I had $3 on it. Gracky, thank you so much. Appreciate you popping in and hanging out. Let's put some roses in the chat. My name is Emily. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. I love seeing all the first-time buyers coming in. This is the show that I'm really trying to grow this year. I'm trying to be super consistent, keep showing up, and I know that people will start to look for me. But this is like the show I'm trying to grow. So thank you so much for being here. If you guys haven't, I just want to take a second. Give me a follow if you haven't, because I'm working on a follower goal. I'm trying to hit 10,000 followers by my 2-year selling anniversary, which is July 13th. I'm almost to 8,100. So every follower counts, and I appreciate, yes, I will do all of the pre-bids, and I start at number 1 and go all the way down in about 5 minutes. I go about an hour in. It gives me time to uncover them all, which I didn't do a great job of tonight, but that's okay. But I promise I will get to them. This is a little punch tin lampshade. This is its last show. So it's a little primitive, like brutalist style. It'd be really cute if you spray painted it or did something cool for the 4th of July. So I'm running her for $3. If anyone likes her, but this is her last show on Sunday. She'll be moving along in her life after today. All right. I am going to set a few of the things I put back here up because I've got some space. I do like it the way it is too. But it's not for everybody. That's cool. I understand that. I do try to bring a variety to my show, so there is something no matter what you guys are looking for. All right, let's do the oil can. This is the only, on the tea light thing. Let me see. On this, you mean? I don't think so because it's got this. You know what I mean? It does look kind of cute though. I don't know how you would attach it. I think it looks kind of cute. Yes, I will run it again. Absolutely. Here you go. Running for $3. It's cute. I just thought if you are, like you always usually have a, yeah, that's a great idea. If you have a bottom and you just need a top. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. That's number 22. I'm going to do this oil can. It's the only oil can I have tonight. I didn't find as many this weekend when I was going to I didn't have a lot of time to go estate sale shopping. My second job is starting to schedule me all day on Friday and all day on Saturday. So we'll see how long that lasts. Right, babe? They're not doing a lot to respect our availability that we put in. So, okay, this is the only oil can I have today. It's a little one. Normally I have more than one, but it's running if anybody wants it. Little bitty oil can. Running now. I like the little ones. And I think the little ones are a little bit more sought after, honestly, because they're just so cute. And you can sit them in a vignette or on a shelf as a filler. Thanks for your bids, guys. Sassy, you got that one. Number 23 is yours. Oof. Okay, and then I have 4 of these, so I'm going to do them in 2 sets of 2. These are for Pier 1 Imports, RIP. They're little ceramic, like, sake cups. They've got the sun all the way around, blue and white. No chips or cracks. You're going to get 2, and I have 2 sets. So I can always run the second one if there's a lot of interest. But those are running. I love a celestial moment. They are marked on the bottom. Pier 1. Okay, and then we're going to go into the pre-bids and the preloads and all that. So don't worry, friends. I'm going to get to it all. We're going to start with the bicycle wheel, which I did not uncover. So give me 1 second to do that. She's right here. And I can show you how I styled it. Look, you can use it as an ephemera holder. I personally would take this plastic light off and I would just use the rusty crusty metal part if it was me. I'm going to run this guy separate, but I'll even include the postcard and the photo. Easter postcard and the photo of the little girl too. Starting at just $3. This thing is heavy. Postcards from 1923. But it's just a little bicycle wheel. It's got the gear in the middle. Rockshot, you got that for $3, my friend. Great grab. Let me put that down there. Okay. So good. Nobody even fought you. All right, let's do this little box. Did you guys see there's a little hint on nest type dealio in there? Tag friends. Or don't if you want to win it. This is a rusty, crusty, dirty. I did not even try to wipe it. I did like bang it on the trash can to get the loose stuff off. But I love the buildup of this. So you got 6 compartments. I do think this was handmade by somebody. They literally just nailed it back onto it. The measurement for it is 9.5 inches long, 6.5 inches wide, and about 2 inches deep. Little primitive. You could put your smalls in here, your minis, whatever. Thank you so much for all the pre-bids. I appreciate you all. Started at 3, running for 10 seconds. And you could do it this way too if you wanted. Very cute. I do have more Rusty Crusty boxes coming to future shows. Thank you, Grocky. That one is yours. Great grab on that. All right, number 3. I know, I think it was Teresa wanted to see number 3. So here it is. I don't remember who won the tintype, but if you were the person who won the tintype, can you let me know if you want the frame? And I will include it in your package. Yes, okay, perfect. We set her right with the tintype then. All right, here is the sewing box. It is a heart, dark blue with this really pretty like wheat cornflower design. It's got all of its feet. Here's the side. It's got its handle. It's in really good condition. Its hinges are great. It's Velcro. The only call out is there's a little bit of like schmutz there that may come out. You got your pin cushion. Very cute. You've got your little pockets here. I think it's adorable. Let me give you a measurement. We'll measure the top because that's the widest point. 10 inches across, just under 9 inches tall, and just under 6 inches deep. Really cute little piece starting at just $3. It's in really stellar condition other than that one little spot in the bottom. You're going to get all the free hair that's on it from my dogs and myself. There's the inside again. Velcro's still good. Hinges are good. I don't even see any real wear to the wicker part or the handle. Thanks for your bids, guys. Grackery. And if there's something else you want me to call you, let me know. That one is yours or not. That's cool too. That one's yours. Thank you so much. And you unlocked Seedling. I did change all my names in my reward program. So if you go up here to the crown and hit redeem, you'll grab some coupons. All right, I already know who wants this. Let me take the linens out. I've got all the linens in here. This basket is so good. Oh, here it is. Here's the basket. It's got like this knotted design in the middle, wicker on either side. Just looking to make sure there's no breaks or anything. If I don't see anything, here's the inside. This is a big one, like head for size. She measures 14 inches long, 11 inches wide, 6.5 inches deep. Perfect for some like towels in a bathroom, some small linens wrapped up in there. Running for $3. I know Skylar wants it. So is she gonna have competition is the thing. Nope. Skylar, you got it all to yourself, girl. Great grab. All right, now you guys don't do me dirty on this, okay? Because I had to pay up. I went to an estate sale, and this is one of the things that she charged me a little bit more for than I would have liked. This is an industrial spool. It is 15 inches tall. Here's the bottom. Here's the top. These are so hard to find this big like this. Yep, 15 inches tall. It doesn't have anything on it except remnants of cotton down here. But these are so fun to have if you have primitive decor. And I'm running it just for $3. Just for $3, guys. Yeah, these are so good. And the big ones are really hard to find. Here's the ends. Could be a weapon if you needed it to be. Sassy, thank you so much. Thanks for the bids on those. That, guys, I appreciate it. That one is yours. Okay. Then I have the door plates. Yeah, keep it by your bed just in case you need it. So they have a whole bucket of door plates at this estate sale, and I picked the crustiest ones I could find. So you have number 1. Number 2. Hopefully that's the only thing I dropped today. Number 2. Let me grab number 3 off the floor. Number 3. I liked the ones with the paint. And number 4 is a little bit of green. So I'm going to run it and then I'll put them up so you can see them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just tell me which one you want. I guess this one does have green on it too. Number 4, you got it. Let me take a screenshot so I don't forget which one you chose. And you unlocked a coupon, so make sure that you grab it. You don't have to use it tonight, but all right. Let's run it again if anybody else wants one. We are doing number 1, almost all the paint. Number 2, or number 3. Thank you, Robbie. Number 3, you got it. Save it. Okay. Let's run her again. We'll do number 1 is almost all painted white, and number 2 has just a little bit of white. So we have 2 left. Anybody else wants one? Sassy, do you want number 1 or number 2? Number 2.
Life doesn't wait.
No commercials for you. All right. And then the last one is the one that has almost all the paint. I will say this paint is flaking off like it's nothing. So if you don't like the paint, you can always soak it with a little bit of baking soda and take a paint scraper to it. It'll come off pretty easily. All right. Soak it in hot water with baking soda. That one is running now. Last one I have. Little door lock plate. They are metal, so they will show their age. Thank you, Sassy. That one's yours. All right. Then we have the nesting bowls. They're down here. Hi, Raven. This is a set of 5. I did wash these, so they are nice and clean. They're Spice of Life. And you get all 5. They're all in fantastic condition. There's hardly anywhere. You can see they're in great shape. Even on the bottom, I think they were in a closet or a cabinet and nobody even used them. So they're going to run starting at 3. You're getting all 5. It's a full set. Running now. Full set, Spice of Life, 5 nesting enamel bowls. They did come with a lid, I believe. I don't have the lid, obviously, but still to cook with, to store things, to display. They're so good. I love the colors. Thank you so much for the bids. Grockery, that one's yours. Let's put that back down here. All right, then we have the cone sieve. I actually have the wooden pestle and the stand. Let me move the stuff out of it. Here she is. So it's not often that you find a full set. You either have these 2 together or you have these 2 together. So when I saw this, I jumped on it. So you get the stand, the cone, obviously, and then you get the wooden pestle. And this was used for like canning. So they made applesauce out of here. They also can make jelly and things. That's what this was really used for. It's complete. We're going to run it just starting at 3. Thank you, Victoria, for the pre-bid. That one is running now. All 3 pieces. It is also a kind of a fun display piece. These are getting harder to find. Thank you so much for the bids, Roxtrot. That one is yours. I'm putting the big stuff down here. Okay. There are no pre-bids on this 1938 German book, which is like wild to me. 1838. Not 19. Let me move all these smalls. Come here, you. I repeat, 1838, not 1938. It does not have much on the cover. The cover is completely detached. However, it is from 1838, so I'm going to give it a pass, being 189 years old. Here's what it looks like. Your date is right here at the bottom. It is German. It's all written in German, obviously. Looks like a prose book. But it is coming without the cover. It has the cover. The cover's detached. 1838. Just to own this was an honor, honestly. So that one is running, starting at 3. The 1838 German book. Sassy, that's a great grab. That one is yours. You got it. No competition. All right, I'm not running this mini hand nest unless y'all are into it. So tap the screen if y'all are into it, because I'm not running it unless it's something people want to see. Because it's so good. Where did I put this? It's right here in front of me. This is this is Robinson Ransbottom Roseville pottery. It's a little crock. It has the bunny with a happy Easter. I know we're really close to Easter, but this was too good for me to not include. All of the ones that I saw only had the bunny. It didn't have the happy Easter or the florals, so I don't know if that was added by somebody afterwards. It is stamped with Robinson Ransbottom, or RBB, which is, or RRB. It's a Roseville pottery little crock. So this one's gonna run for $3. It is so good. I've had Roseville before, but I have not had signed Robinson Ransbottom before. And I didn't even notice it when I picked it up yesterday. I just saw it was Roseville, so I was like, yes. And then when I looked it up, I was like, what? And then it was right on the stamp. Thank you guys. Rockstrot, that one is yours. I don't have to put anything on that one. All right, the silver plated casserole serving frame is down here on the bottom. You just get these books out of the way. You guys know it's popular right now to put books in these. I paid up for this as well because the trend has now been known to the public. So everyone is jacking the price up for these. So I did pay up for it. It is in fantastic condition. I did look for a maker or a signature, and I don't see one. So this one is 13 inches by 8¼ inches. You could use it as a serving place if you have the glass insert. I put books in mine. It's got lovely handles. There's your feet. It's in really good condition. So this one's going to run. It started at $3. Thank you so much for the pre-bids. That one is running. Honey, can you please bring me my hair tie? Thank you so much for the bids, guys. It's a goodie. Robbie, that one's yours. Thank you so much. If I can just get it down there. There we go. Okay. Yay! All right, let's do the mandolin or the veggie slicer. Here's this one. I'm seeing if it'll tighten. No, I think it's stripped. So it is a little bit loose. But this one is antique. It's an oldie. Thank you. That's not the right one. The thick one on the sink. That one just doesn't work quite as well. Okay, I was going to give you a measurement. 17¼ 17½ by 6¼ These are so good for putting like dried herbs in front of, putting a transfer on them, using them as your primitive decor on the wall. $3. Mandolin or veggie slicer. Here's the other side. So it would actually go this way. They're so good. This one's very old. We got to go to an estate sale in a carriage house, and that was really fun. So you got to it was like, you could tell they had it as a place where people could sell, but it was just styled in a way that was nice. Thank you so much for the bids on that. Graki, that one's yours. Stay. Nope, you're not gonna, are you? There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hold on, guys. I gotta put my hair up. I'm hot. Also, it's like the first thing to go when I'm uncomfortable. I just can't do it. That's why my hair is always up. But I just took a shower right before this. Okay. I have a large ink blotter and a small ink blotter. They both start at $3. It just depends on which one you want. Here's the large. It has remnants of the leather. There's the bottom. So fun to display. Almost 7 inches tall, 5.5 inches wide. Running for $3. This is antique for sure. So they used to have like an leather that would go here. They would use this as an ink blotter. I didn't know that. I just saw it and thought it was cool. Thank you so much. That one is yours. Okay, let's do the little one. This one's a little guy. He's just a little guy. This one does not have any of the leather except for a little bit right there on the very bottom. He's just a little guy. Running for $3. If anyone likes the small one. They do look really good together too. Rocky, thank you so much. All right. And then this one is a label from a crate. Here's a label from the crate from California. So this would have been like a crate label end. I believe my husband said this was a company through the 40s, right? So it is at its newest from the 40s. It's just a little piece of wood, but how cute would this be as a little wall decor piece? They were a various produce company. Running now for $3. I think you said the 20s to the 40s is the time period that this is from. And just kind of a neat, I love a vintage graphic, so it always catches my eye. Sassy, great grab on that. Hey, Blue. All right, we're going to do the tractor fan. You guys, I've had this in my basement for at least a year. At least a year, I would say. I never thought I was brave enough to sell it. Here we are. This is from a John Deere style tractor, and it is an engine cooling fan. The internet even knew that part. Look, you can hang it on the wall. It is magnetic. I thought it'd be cool to like put ephemera and stuff on it with magnets. Anyway, it's rusty crusty. It's green. It's running for just $3. I've had this in my basement for so long that I was like, you know what? Pull the trigger, Emily. Pull the trigger. Get it out. Thank you for the bits. It's such a weird one. Sassy, that one's yours. So weird. So cool. What I know. I was scared to do it, right? Because it's heavy and it's big. If I can ship that grain sifter, I can ship anything. I'm unstoppable now. Okay. This is for choice. And guys, there's a disclaimer on these. So the 10 women are home interiors. Okay. They've got like a little piece on the back, and then they are hand mounted by somebody. Like they did it themselves. So they put them on like a piece of cardboard and added the ribbon. So they're the same. Like the same, they're not the same women. The same so this is just attached with like a twisty tie. So they do move on here. If you wanted to take this off though, it would be super easy to just go back to the original. The women are home interior. The mounted backing is homemade, not by me. So you get to choose which one you want. The one with the parasol or the one with the little basket of flowers. Danny. I don't know if Danny's here. If you are, I didn't see you come in. But I'm going to give you a minute to tell me which one you want. Oh, you're here. Okay. I just didn't see you come in. Would you like the one with the parasol or would you like the one with the little flowers? You let me know. I know you're like a ninja. The parasol. You got it. Let me give a little screenshot so I know which one you got. There we go. Guys, my phone updated to that new glass or whatever. I hate it. It's so terrible. Okay. So I'm going to run for this one if anybody else wants this one. That's what she looks like. Just these little Victorian ladies living their best lives. And that one is running. If anybody likes her. She's just hanging out, going through the garden in her little dress. All right, we will keep her back here on her little pedestal. No, we won't because the pedestal doesn't want to stay up. Okay. Then we have this needlepoint. This needlepoint is so good, you guys. I have it hanging because it is a little bit, it will be rolled or folded to send to you. So just know that. But look at this beautiful needlepoint. It is vintage. I think it is so good. Little embroidery. I guess it's embroidery, not needlepoint. So this one measures 16 inches wide by 20 inches long. So 16 by 20, that's with this extra frame. And it's beautiful. Starting at just $3 for this beautiful embroidery piece. 16, what did I say? I don't remember anymore. 16 by 20. Thank you so much, Graki. You held that one down. It's a linen tea towel. Okay. And then we're going to do a saucepan. Get these copper molds out of the way. This is a blue enamelware saucepan. I did wipe it out with just like a spray, but it definitely needs like soap and water. I don't see any markings on it. It's as big as my head. It's gonna run for $3. Great for your farmhouse decor. Thank you so much for your purchase on the Buy It Now. Yeah, guys, if you've unlocked free shipping, get in the Buy It Now. Take a second. Go in there. You can have me in a small little thing. Thank you, Rockstrap. As a small little photo in the corner while you shop so you don't miss anything. You can send me offers on anything $5 or more. Okay, put a Y in the chat if you're interested in this Hit on Nest. I need like 3 people to be interested in order to run this. Okay, I'm gonna run it. Because I can't keep it. Like I just, This is, okay, I'm not sure if this is Staffordshire, but the ones that were Staffordshire looked very similar, okay? It doesn't have any marking to indicate such, so that's why it's a question mark. So just keep that in mind. You have the bottom, which is like a glazed lattice. There is some red in the glaze. That's under the glaze. Okay. It does look like there was some sort of writing. Like, just someone wrote on the bottom. And then the top, so this is a salt dip or a salt cellar with a lid. The top is the chicken. The chicken is bisque. And I am not sure, it doesn't look like a break, but the back of this like cone, it maybe has a flaw. I don't think so, but I'm not sure, okay? And then obviously there's wear to the red because it's cold paint, and that's what happens when people handle it. But there's no major chips or cracks except for that one questionable piece. The tail is fantastic. These are worth a lot of money. Please don't hurt me. Teensy. I'm starting it for just $3 because I'm Looney Tunes. It's going. I can't watch. But you have to watch. It's running. After it goes, I'm going to tell you what I saw the sold comps for, okay? It's so good. Thank you for the bids. Valcar, that one is yours. I saw sold comps on this from $40 up to $85. So you got a great grab, my friend. That is fantastic. Cute. Okay. I still have one of the home interiors, ladies. If anybody wants to see that, please let me know. Otherwise, we're going to go back to random pulls. I saw the request for the small brush. I saw the request for the tea towel. Is there anything else you guys want to see? Also, if you want me to try sudden death with y'all, I can do 15-second sudden death, so it's not so crazy. Tap the screen and give me some hearts, and we'll see. We can always try it and come back if we don't like it. Okay, that's pretty good. That's some pretty good hearts. Let's just try it, okay? Worst case scenario, we all hate it, and we go back. I'm going to edit this, though, so that it does it automatically, hopefully. Okay, well, let me do it from here. I don't like to do it as a buyer, but as a seller, I think it's really fun. Okay, let me edit this listing really quick. So we're going to do sudden death. And I'll make sure that it goes to 15 seconds so you guys have a little bit longer. So that means, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what sudden death is, it means that when you swipe, the timer does not restart. So normally if it's like down to 1 second and you swipe, it goes back up to 10 seconds. On sudden death, it does not. So you have to put your power bid in or like be really quick with swiping, okay? We're going to start with 15 seconds. This is the tea towel that Skylar asked about. It says 1861, but I think it was probably like a 100th anniversary or something, or it's just a repro, but it is Harper's Weekly. It is fantastic in the coloring. Let me show you without the fan. So there's the graphic, June 2nd, 1861, and then you've got the calendar. There's no stains on it. It did come from the house that was a smoker's house, but I don't smell it. So I think you're good. You also could launder this. Nothing would hurt it if you laundered it. Because it's just linen. There's nothing, fragile on it. It's just over 14 inches wide, 23 inches long, and it does have a small seam here at the top if you wanted to put a rod on it to hang. It is a linen tea towel. I don't come across these super often anymore. We are going to do 15 seconds, and sudden death is on. So there we go. 15 seconds sudden death. So that just means when you swipe, no time is added. So you got to swipe, 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 or put your power bid in. Or you have no competition, so it's easy. Sky, that one's yours. Okay. Before I do the brush, I want to show you this. This is a vintage Tartlet tin with the bunny. I know we're close to Easter and all the things, but how cute is this just for spring if you have like a primitive or like farmhouse little display? Put it in like a little vignette. We're going to run this guy for $3. So good. Run it now on sudden death at $3. If anybody likes her. The little bun. And the sudden death stayed on, which was kind of nice. Sometimes you have to toggle it on every time, and that's really annoying. All right, I know Sassy asked about this brush, so I'm just going to show you. No pressure. This one says Barbory's. Just a little round brush. Cute little ephemera holder. If anybody needs it, we're going to run it. That one's running. It's much smaller than the other one. But I love these as layering pieces. I have lots of books tonight. Yes. Thank you, Sassy. That one is yours. That's number 25. And 24 was Skylar. I forget to number yours every time. I'm happy to show you guys books. I'll show you guys anything that you want that's back there. Let's work on this. Well, here, I can do these right here. Guys, I love this book so much because it reminds me of, like, you don't need numbers, but I gotta make sure I'm on track. It reminds me of like a film noir, like, detective novel. Brenda Starr, girl reporter, right? Like, it's got like like, look, it does have some separation at the spine here. The original story based on the famous newspaper strip Brenda Starr. This one is 1943, and it is like a chapter book. I love this one so much. Sudden Death, starting at 3. It is a Whitman book. What'd I say? 1942. What'd I say? Guys, the words just go right out of my head. Thank you. Thanks, Danny. That one is yours, number 26. I am going to be working in the next couple weeks on kids book bundles for the Buy It Now. It'll be like 20 books for $10 because I have so many children's books. I have like multiple totes of books and they just got to go. And those are the ones that don't move very fast. So keep an eye out for those in the next couple weeks. This one is called Junior Recitations, 1928 on this one. It is just a paper cover. Like, it's literally just stapled. Let me find it again. Where'd it go? Come on, Emily. Oh, yeah. There we go. 1928. Love the graphic. That's what I basically That's what I base it on when I look for books. 1928, Running for 3, Sudden Death, 15 Seconds, Sudden Death. If anybody likes it, it is running now. See, Sudden Death only works if there's a big battle because I do 10-second Sudden Death. Let's do 10-second Sudden Death. Why not? Let's do it. This one is Ethics of Success, book 1. It's a linen cover. Let's see. Let's find a date. Sharon Buckner owned this, so her name is in it. 1909 on this one. It's got her name on the inside cover written in pencil. You could probably erase that if you wanted to. We're going to change this to 10-second Sudden Death. Running now. 1908. Ethics of Success. There's your spine. Thank you, Robbie. That's number 27. Coming to you. All right. Okay, you guys, I love these books. I realize that they may not be for everybody, but I found these. I actually saw these in a big seller show the other day, like maybe last week. And she sold them all together and they went for stupid money. I'm too scared to do that, so I'm going to run them individually. But they are, I have number 6, 7, 8, and 9. Hawkins Electrical Guides. They have the silver pages. Look at this graphic, you guys. There is some wear to the pages. 1914. This is number 6. Here's the spine. This one's in good condition, number 6. But it's got all kinds of like information about gears and electrical stuff. Sassy, thank you so much. That's number 28. Here's number 7. Just making sure there's no name on the inside of this one. Here's the amazing graphic. 1915. Lots of good graphics. I also just really love the font. I love the gold on the black. That one is running. There's another spine. A little bit of wear up there in the corner. I have 2 more of these. Thank you, Sassy. This one has I'm going to run these 2 together because they both have call outs. Okay. This one has like a peeling of the cover. 1915. And this one, the spine is like coming apart. Okay. So I'm going to run these 2 together. 1915 as well. So you're going to get 8 and 9 together. They both have call outs on the cover. One is peeling, one the spine is coming detached. But you get them both, 8 and 9. Thanks, Sassy. No competition on those. That's number 30. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. All right, we're going to do this big old lot of lace. I'm doing all the lace remnants at $1, no matter how big the piece is. I do have more of these if you like them. Look at this big lot of lace. This is what it looks like. It's nice and large. The florals. I just think that it is so pretty. It is like an antique white. I did not measure it. Everything's running at $1 of the lace, no matter how much is there. So that's running for $1 at sudden death. 10-second sudden death. If anybody wants in, Rockstrat, you got that. That's number 5 on the Vibe Stack category. And then I'm going to run this basket that everything was in that we just ran. It is on the smaller side. Little wicker basket. It's got the insert. The insert definitely could use a wash. But it does have handles underneath, like wired handles. It's in good condition. Little bit of damage right here. The measurement of it is 10 inches by 6 inches. Good little size. Got the little bows on the ends. There are handles underneath that cover. I'm going to run this one for 3. 10-second sudden death is running. If anybody likes this little basket, I like the little braided look. Thank you so much to my mods, the Snug Bungalow, Tuesday's Fun Finds, and the Rusted Willow NWI for coming and modding for me and hanging out. They do this every week, and I just really appreciate them. I'm just trying to make it look pretty up here for y'all. Okay. This is, I think, a toothbrush holder, but it is Tuscany Collection, Japan. The cute little violets on it. It's got a stopper. I'm going to run it for just $1. Look at that. So pretty. It's running for $1, 10-second sudden death. It is marked Tuscany Collection, Japan on the bottom. There you go. If you guys have unlocked free shipping and you're not interested in what I'm showing on the screen, now's a good time to check out the Buy It Now. Thank you, Rockstrat. That is number 6 of Vibe Stack. Coming to you. All right, this is a little patch. Navy CB, little navy patch. That one's going to run for 3. 10-second sudden death. Little navy sea bee patch on the card. It's got a blurb on the back. Okay. Onion soup mug. This one is made in China. Somebody asked about this in a show. $3. Onion soup mug. This one's one that we've probably all seen. 10-second sudden death. They make the mushroom one, tomato. There's all different kinds. People collect the set. Okay. We'll set this up here too. If there's something you guys see up here that you want me to pull, just let me know. I'm happy to pull it even if I've already ran it. Stay. Okay. This is a little yodeler guy. He is pressed wood. He's just a cutie. I'm going to run him for $1. If anybody likes him, little Dutch guy. I think this is from Hansel and Gretel. 10-second sudden death. He's got his little treat in his hand, little gingerbread and his snacks. Running now, 10-second sudden death. Rock shot, that one's yours, number 7. We're getting through it, guys. We're getting through it. Yes, of course. Here's the patch. Running for 3. And if you guys ever want to look anything up, I can hold it up so you can take a screenshot. We can always come back to it. Feel free. Thank you so much. 10-second sudden death is running. 31 is yours. Thank you so much. These little patches can be worth money. Just kind of depends on what they are. All right. Hi, Raven. Did you come to say hi? You're coming to hang out with Mom. We're going to do this wooden birdhouse. It also is going to come with a nest. And this I got from the Snug Bungalow. This is an Anarco Hong Kong vintage bird. I left it in the package in case you wanted to display it that way. It's never been opened. Little wooden birdhouse. It has some felt in the back, the bird's nest, and the vintage Anarco in the package bird is running now. Of course, you could always take this and do whatever you want with it. It's running at sudden death now. Rock shot, that one is yours, number 32. You get that cute little bundle. Set her right there. All right, then we're going to do this linen. This is a beautiful linen. Square. And it's got the floral and butterfly trim. There's a little bit of dirt right here. I did launder this, so it probably just happened from my shelf because I sell Rusty Crusties. But I did launder it, so it smells nice. It is 32 inches. Let's make sure it's a true square. Yes, it is. 32 inches square. It's a little table covering. You've got like the linen center. And then here's what the outside looks like. It's got the butterflies. Oh, I have it backwards. Let me show you the actual side that you're going to see. The florals, there's a couple little holes. There's one here. You can see there's a little bit of wear here, here. So you can kind of see there's some wear on the outside. It's really cute for $3. No stains except for that little dirt spot, but I think that I just did that. So running now, little table covering. Running now. All right, nobody on that. Oh yeah, there's definitely some major dirt up here now. What made this dirty? Hard to say, really. I'm just making it look pretty, you guys. If there's something you see that you want me to pull, let me know. All right, this is a faux, so we're going to do a twofer. I found these in different places at different times. This I got from my mom. This I found on my own. But they're the same. This one's missing a ribbon right here, but you're going to get them both. This one says welcome. This one says, bless this house. You're getting them both for $3. 10 seconds sudden death is running. Thank you, Rock Shot number 33. If you guys have requests, let me know. We have not even touched this very much. This shelf. We're headed there slowly. We're making our way. I'm gonna put her up here. If anybody wants her to run, she's in the auction tab. She's the only thing left in the auction tab. Apothecary jar. I actually have 2 of these tonight. These are not vintage. They are modern. But they are in great shape. Use them for your cotton balls, your Q-tips, whatever you want to put in them. They're running for $3. 10 second sudden death. I have 2 tonight. If anybody likes them or needs them for something. Okay. This is an olive green Tupperware. It does not have the lid, but I always pick them up because people collect by color sometimes. It's in really good condition. Running for $3. This is the olive green color, 10 second sudden death. It's got the 2 handles, no lid. It is marked Tupperware on the bottom. If anybody is collecting the green, I always pick them up no matter what. All right, and then we have this guy. It is like a natural material butterfly, very large and wired. There's some disconnect here and in here. But I sat him in that little like cone, the jelly making cone, and it looks so cute. I'm gonna run her for just $1. $1, that one is running. If anyone wants to stick it on their wall or in something like a crock. It even has its little antenna. Okay. All right, I paired. Oh, nope. This is a little brown crock. It still has its seal on it. So if anybody wants to use it for something, it will seal. Still got the rubber seal in great condition. Still closes really nicely. If I can get it to stay on there. Balance. There we go. And you guys just put this little guy right here in the little groove on the lid. And then you push down and now it's sealed. This guy's running for $3. If anybody likes him, there's a little bit of a sticker residue here. Perfect for display or for canning or whatever you need. Rockshot, that one's yours. Thank you so much. Number 34. Are we intimidated by sudden death? I feel like everybody kind of like stopped bidding when I changed it. Do we want to go back? This is, I put this antique ephemera inside of these 2 little girls. And can I just tell you, look at this, the shorter girl. Look what the face she's making. And it's in this gorgeous rhinestone frame. Little miniature. It's not vintage or anything. Desktop only, made to look old. Very sparkly and gorgeous. You're going to get the picture and the frame. Running for $3. The frame is not vintage, but the photo is. It is an actual photo. I did not print it off the internet. I did not buy it off of another site that is not meant for vintage. Okay, I have 2 of these. This is a napkin that I've put in these little duck napkin rings. You're going to get 2 duck napkin rings and the napkin. So there's what they look like. They're ceramic. And I put them in here. Actually, I'm going to run this all together. Why not? You got to have a set, right? These little ducks. This one's got a little blue on his bum. little duck napkin rings. And then here's another one. And they look so cute, just like sitting, hold on, sitting with each other. Anyway, I'm going to do the 4 napkin rings and the 2 napkins, all for $3. If anybody likes the ceramic little duckies, I think they're adorable. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 35. Okay, I'm going to turn off sudden death because I feel like it's a turn off for y'all, and that's cool. So let me fix it. Turn it off. Turn it off. Vintage decor gets a little gun shy with the sudden death. Okay. I'm gonna run this guy. This is a metal switch plate cover. It is Bessie P's Guzman. Really sweet for a little girl's room. We're gonna run this one for just $1. If anybody likes that one, it is running. Sudden death is off. It is signed, oops, on this corner. Bessie P's Guzman is the artist here. Thank you, Rockshot. That one is yours. That's number 8. All right, and then I don't know who bought the small daisy runner, but I have a large one as well. So we're going to run the large one. It's the same design. And there are a couple places where they've dropped the attachment. You can kind of see where it's not attached anymore. Let me give you a measurement. It's been laundered, so it's got kind of a dip in the middle, 12 inches wide. And this one is 32 inches long. Same design as the short one. Running for $3. Anyone likes her. Just a couple spots where the petals don't connect anymore. And I do have more linens coming. We're working our way down. We're to the bottom shelf of the bookshelf 1. So we'll move over to the other one after this. Thank you for the bids, Robbie. That one is yours. That's number 36. All right. Get that folded. All right, you guys really liked the Junior Classics last week. Joanna, you unlocked a coupon, friend. Make sure you grab that. You do not have to use it tonight, but it'll be available. I did bring more Junior Classics, different year. But first I want to run this Tupperware. It is marked Tupperware on the bottom. I loved the different colors. So you've got like the teal, the yellow, and the pink. This works great. This has been washed by me, so it's nice and clean. It is a complete one, which you don't find very often. This one is running for $3. I just thought it was really fun. You gotta love a good Tupperware moment. And I don't know if this is vintage, but it does say made in USA. It's just really fun. Rockshot, that one's yours, number 37. Okay, and then, okay, so here's the Junior Classics. So I have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. I don't have number 4. And the rest of them will come next week. So number 1, Fairy Tales and Fables. So here's the front. This is the same series, but a different version. The new Junior Classics, book 1, Fairy Tales and Fables. There's your bind or your spine. This one is from, and it does have a loose binding, 1952. This is the 43rd printing. So here it is, going to run for $3. 1950s. The new Junior Classics, this one is Fairy Tales and Fables. All right, I'm going to show you guys the other ones. You let me know if there's any of them you want me to run. Otherwise, I won't spend time on it. This one is like a green. This is Stories of Wonder and Magic. This one is the book number 2. So you guys just say run in the chat if you want me to run it. Look at the... Yeah, 1952 is the series. All right, so then number 3 is Myths and Legends. It's blue. Just making sure it's in good condition. Then I don't have number 4. Number 5 is Stories That Never Grow Old. There's your spine. And then number 6 is Stories About Boys and Girls. And it is orange. So if anybody wants me to run any of those, let me know. Run 5, you got it. That one is Stories That Never Grow Old. If anybody wants to see the like the table of contents, I definitely can do that too. And that one is running. Thank you, thank you. Robbie, that one is yours. Number 38, do number 1 again, you got it. Let's stick you back here. All right, number 1 is Fairy Tales and Fables. This one is red. And I believe this is the one that is a little loose on the binding, probably because it's the first one, honestly. There's your bind or your spine. Running for 3. Gonna plug my phone in. Robbie, thank you so much. That's 39. Okay, you're welcome. Let me change my charger from my computer because it's at 100% to my phone. Go. I actually charged my phone all the way before I started today, so I didn't have a catastrophe. All right. Last thing on this first bookshelf is another runner. This one looks like this. It is like kind of an hourglass because it's been laundered. It's nice and long. I am 5'6". So it's probably 5 feet long. It is 15 inches wide at the edges. And it is a beautiful, almost like sunflower pattern. Making sure there's no major stains or rips. I don't see any. It's a long one. It is like 64 inches. So this one's going to run for 3. If anybody likes this long one, long, like gauzy almost, little floral runner. Thank you, Sassy. That one is yours, number 40 tonight. Okay. Moving to this one. I'm going to do these 2 pieces of metal salvage. This is like a really ornate finial. It's got the screw groove on the bottom. And then you're going to get this piece as well. I'm not sure what that goes to, but you're going to get both of them. Running now. If you guys have unlocked free shipping, go check out my Buy It Now. There's lots of goodies in there, including stuff I don't normally sell on the app, like plush, ephemera, jewelry. Of course, there's vintage decor. Hi, Benny. All right, this is a beautiful milk glass cup. It does not glow, but I thought this was really something special. It does have a weird, it's not weird, just a foreign stamp there. And I tried to look that up and I didn't find much. And then it has this beautiful floral. And then it says USA Home Set on the bottom. So I just have the one. You got the gold rim. We're going to run this one for $3. This is its last show here. But I just thought it was really gorgeous. That's transferware. Little milk glass piece. All right, then we have the spool tin. It looks like a spool. It says the giant spool sewing kit. It does open. I think both ends are supposed to open, but I can only get one off. I think. There we go. But I think both of them are supposed to open. Either way, I think it's really cute. It looks like a spool, but it's a tin. We're going to run that one for $3. Anybody likes that? Welcome in, friends. You are at It's a Vibe. This is all $3 starts, random pulls off the shelves, cap shipping at $9.21, and my entire buy it now available. So feel free to shout out anything that you see behind me if there's something you want to see. This is a stained glass piece. The two lovebirds, one is pink, one is blue, and then you've got the heart in the middle with the bow. The heart piece is like not super, like it moves a little bit, but we're going to run it for $3. Here's the back. Really sweet little piece. Thank you, Roxtrot. That one is yours, number 41. Lily's back to splooting in the doorway. All right, this is the Pretty Lady Coca-Cola tin that Cassie thought was a frame. So you got the Pretty Lady on the top, and then you've got them all the way around. Looks like it might be the same lady. These are usually vintage repros. This one, let's see. It's Bristol wear. 1984 is the productions. It's a vintage reproduction on this one. It's got the double handle, really nice for a riser. And we're running this, well, maybe we are. There we go. That one is running for $3. Oops, I got her upside down, but all the Pretty Ladies. And it is a 1984 Coca-Cola tin. Vintage reproduction. Hi, Lou. I see you, babe. Thank you, Sassy. That one is yours, number 42. You unlocked the Rose Bloom, which is silver. So make sure you go grab those coupons. Or maybe that's platinum. I don't remember. Right. Which tray? Which tray? No, I didn't. It's right here. It's over here behind you. Let me run it again. This is the Pretty Lady tray with the blurb on the back. I think it's from 1974. That one's running for $3. They usually do have either cute kids or pretty ladies on there, which I collect pretty ladies in ephemera, so they're always kind of something I'm drawn to. Number 43, thank you so much. That one's yours. All right, we're going to do, I have a couple of bells. This one is like kind of a unique one. When I looked it up, it's got the fish. Has its clanger. We're going to run her for 3. Like a brass and silver plate with the fish. Has the clanger. And then this one is a glass bell. This one is 24% crystal. Hold on. Can I do it without? No, because it's going to ding. Anyway, $3. Crystal, 24% crystal bell. Really pretty. Look, I wrote a note on there. Little pretty bell. I don't grab all the bells, but I like those. This is everything that's run that has not sold. So if there's something over here that you guys want to see, call it out. We will do a final scan at the end to see if there's anything you guys missed at the beginning that you want to grab. I'm going to do this set of 4 locks. I do not have the keys, but they are really fun to display in like a jar. They're all WB. They're all WB locks. You get 4 of them. 4 for $3. Vintage locks. I like to put them in like an apothecary jar or something like that. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 44. Set these in here. All right, this is a little, I think this is like a veggie tray, veggie dish. This is in Arco, Japan. It's got its little sticker, the pretty florals, but it's in Arco, Japan. Running that one for $3. Anybody likes that little dish. Sticker on the back, in Arco, marked Japan. Okay. It's not going to stay. All right. Then we have, these are, I still have some good books left if you guys want books. Okay. This is, I think this one is vintage. You're going to get the vintage apothecary jar. You're going to get all of the clothespins that are in there, all the spools that are in there. And then this is just like jar filler on the top. This is a big one. I usually sell my clothespins 5 for like $3. Wooden spools are about the same. 12 inches tall with the lid. You're getting all of it. This has been sitting in my basement like this for probably a year. And finally, I was like, this has just got to go. You're going to get all the jar, the filler, the spools, the clothespins, all of it. And all the spools are wooden too. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 45. Louie, no. Don't make me kick you out. Dad, Mom's being mean to me. Okay. All right, then we have the Wine Lovers Cookbook. This is from California. I love this graphic on the front. I do believe it's from the 70s, if I'm not mistaken, 60s or 70s. It's got a, hold on. It's signed by the author, you guys. Malcolm Hebert. I believe that's him. Okay. That's cool. I don't know what that means, but that's fun. Let's see. I don't see the date. 1983. And it's literally a cookbook about wine. Put wine in anything to make it taste better. Signed by the author, running for $3. Kind of a fun one. I just like the cover to display it, like in a kitchen. Thanks for the hearts. Robbie, thank you. That one is 46. Coming your way. Signed by the author. That's fun. All right. I'm going to put this with this. This over here with this. These books are so good. Let's start with this one. This is Faust and Goofy. Oh, there's a stink bug in here. Ooh, I love that. Guys, stink bugs here are crazy. This is the heirloom library. It probably came from something from my mom because they're really bad at her house. Huh?
There's no wood in Mom's house.
Yeah. But why would it be here? 1981. Guys, look at the pages. This is Faust. This is an amazing. Yeah, the stink bug's harmless. Hubs is probably not in a lot of clothing right now. Yeah, they're just stupid. It's fine. He's harmless right there. This one's going to run for $3. This is an amazing one. I love a good spine. And the cover. Ugh. I don't even care what it's about. It's beautiful. I do. I just don't want him to fly on me. Thank you, Katie. Number 47. Yeah. Well, can you get screen appropriate? I would like to. You can't reach him where he is, but I'm afraid he's going to fly at me.
Like when that lady asked to get something off the top shelf.
It's because you could get to him, except that all of my stuff is in front of me. You are so sunburnt.
Yeah.
You guys, Hubs does this thing where he thinks he doesn't need sunscreen because he's Italian and it'll just tan in a couple days. But what he doesn't think about is like between when it happens and a couple days, how painful that is.
Because it does even out.
Yeah, tell that to the sunglass line you have right now.
You should see Alyssa's.
See, it's up there.
Yeah, I don't know how you. I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do for you, Mother.
You need it for the first son.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, are you ready for probably the prettiest book I've ever thrifted? Look at Louis. He's like, put me in, coach. Look. You guys ready? Put me in, coach. I can totally save you, Mom. That's my dog, Louis. Yeah, okay.
What?
He worked at a festival Saturday and tried to tell me it was windburn.
Okay.
Okay. Cam, please wear sunscreen. I know your skin hates you right now. Did you see his face? Okay. Are you guys ready to see the prettiest book I've ever thrifted?
Betty, nothing's happening then. Talk to you.
It is. The story is The Ambassadors by Henry James. I put sunscreen on every morning, so it's fine. Look at this book. I don't even really want to get rid of this, but could you imagine this for Halloween? There's your spine. And then the other side is also just as perfect. It has the gold pages. As a bonus, it has, this is a crispy book, you guys. I don't know that anyone ever loved this. But it has the bookmark. Still tucked in the thing. There's no way this was ever read. It was still tucked up in here. I love this so much. I don't want to get rid of it right now. Can you tell I've stalled for so long? All right, running it for $3. It is just so beautiful. The black with the gold, the beautiful spine, the gold pages, the bookmark. Katie's going to get it on, what's it called? What?
Did it come at you?
Yeah. You can reach it now. I think.
I need all of you.
Where'd he go? Oh, yeah. He's climbing up that.
Go.
I don't like it now.
Oh,
I know they're harmless logically, but like I don't want things flying at me. He's up there.
I've never been to your mother's house. Go.
Yeah, I don't like when they fly at me there either. I'm trying to work here, guys. Okay, well, you should have started with that. Oh my God, the flying. Okay, I can't do it. All right, let's do this linen. Well, he's going to get out of reach now. He's like, well, I don't have anything to get him with. Well, you should have come ready with that. All right, look at this linen. It's round. This is one of those like strawberry or pine cone. He's behind you now. Oh my God. I hate him so much. I need you to like move with haste. He's like, I don't know where any paper towels or toilet paper or Kleenex are in the house. It's not, we're not in near a room for that.
Lucky you didn't hear me.
You're lucky you didn't hear me.
Oh, I heard you. You didn't know.
I just don't want it to fly at me. That's really the only thing. I know they're harmless.
What's that about big, strong, independent woman?
I get the spiders for you.
Yeah, I'm a little bitch about spiders.
Yeah, you are. Don't be nice. We're on YouTube. You can't cuss.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I was reading the comment Katie said. She said, who says move with haste?
My wife, who's 85 years old.
I am 85 years old. All right, I did see while I was waiting for that to happen, there's a little call out right there. These are delicate strings. There's also a little pink area. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me through the chaos that is this show. Usually there's always something that I gotta figure out. Okay. It's not perfect, but it is pretty. I also curse like a sailor, but not when I'm multi-streaming because I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so this one is a strawberry or pine cone. Circular, let me give you a measurement. It does have a couple call outs. Thank you all for still hanging out, even though I cried about the stink bug. With the little offshoots, it's like 30 inches round. So it fit a small table, end table. It's really beautiful. Yep, back to the regular show. Running for 3. Yeah. Well, we just had the bug guy come, so I know that that came from my mom's because they wouldn't still be alive. Right?
Correct. Are you good?
I'm good. Where did that come from, though, is what I want to know.
Also, you brought a bunch of stuff up from the basement, so who's
True. Yeah, it's probably been living in the basement just fine. Okay. Well, that was fun. Good thing I just stepped on the enamel pan. It wasn't something crazier. All right, this is a little mini book. I actually really love this book. Okay. It is Springs of Friendship, and it is a little beautiful book of like little sayings and stuff. If you wanted to take it apart and use the pages for like crafting or, you know, whatever you need to, or just display it. It looks like it's homemade paper. It says "Love Eleanor" on written inside. I don't see a date, but it's just a little cutie. And then with this, I'm also going to include 2 spools. These are plastic ended. One's blue, one's black. And then one of these little scissors. Is it Blue Mountain? I don't know. No, it's it's 1970. Herder in Herder, New York. What's happening? Why did my show decide to reboot? Okay. So you're going to get the little book, you're going to get the 2 little spools, and you're going to get these little scissors that I stuck in here. Little mini Vinny. But the book is really the best part. Running for 3. If anybody, and let me go back to 10 seconds. It reset everything. Okay. That one is running. The little Springs of Friendship book, the 2 spools, and the little scissors. You do have a mini Vinny. Her dog's name is Vinny. I said earlier, what was I talking about? Oh, I was watching a thrifting video. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 49. And I was watching a thrifting video on YouTube and she found a hippo and I was like, a house hippo. And I was like, I have a house hippo, but I want a house hippo, you know? Because I have a little Benny boy who is a little house hippo potato boy. Velociraptor, Chicky Nug. Okay, I had these in my Sewing Notions show, and I thought for sure someone would love them, and they did not sell. So here they are again. They're little punch embroidery pieces. This one is a worm coming out of an apple. And I think this is the cutest thing. It's a little punch embroidery, you guys. I used to do punch embroidery as a kid. And then the apple with the thing, if somebody knows how to sew, you could make this into something so cute. It's on like a little unfinished square. And that is running. Look how cute. For like a teacher or something. Here's the back. Nobody likes it here either. Maybe it's just me. All right, I'm going to try the other one. This one is a snail with all the florals. How cute is that? There's a little stain right here, but I don't think it'll matter if you're like making something out of it. So let's run this guy. See if anyone likes this one. The snail with the florals. I think they're so adorable. I know. I think they're cute. But that's fine. They'll be with me. If anybody changes their mind, I got you. All right. We did these books, but if anybody wants to see them again, I will do them. The little red books. All right, this is a little silver plate. It says Pool Silvers Co. Taunton, Mass. This does have wear, little handled tray. Running for $3. I'm gonna start powering through. If you guys see something, let me know. We have these shelves over here that have not sold. They've run but not sold, and then we are working through this side. So if there's anything you guys want to see from over here, let me know. I will do a final scan at the end so you guys can see what was passed. There we go. All right, this is a perfume bottle. This one is written in French, but it is apparently worth some money. It is all glass. Running for $3, little perfume bottle. I am a clear glass lover, so I always pick it up. Here's the other side. Pretty for a little vanity tray display. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 50. If you guys have free shipping, check out the Buy It Now. If you don't like what's being shown on the screen, it's a great time to go explore. There's lots of goodies in there. We're going to do the lace remnants here in just a second. All right, this is going to run for $1. It is a metal holder with a little green votive. No glow. Just a little cutie pie. Running for $1. If anybody likes that one. I'm going to put this bottle with the other bottles. And run these guys all together later. This is a empty accessories box sewing machine. This one is blue. It's just a little tin. No doodads inside. Cute to display. Hide your little crafty bits in there. Your needles, your thimbles, whatever you need. Your beads, your stickers, whatever you want to put in there. Okay. I sold one of those before, but it was pink. All right. This guy's from last show. It's a little circle, like eyelet style piece. It's got the stitching. It's a little circle. Perfect for a little vanity tray or whatever. It's cotton. That one is running for $3. If anybody needs the little, this is what it looks like folded in half. Cute little, just little dresser linen. All right, then I'm going to do the lace remnants. So these are $1 a piece, no matter how much is in them. So you've got the red. The red is actually folded in half. So it is double the width of this. See how it's folded in half? Of the red. That's how much you get of it. Double the width. Whoops, I want to do it for $1. $1 for the red. Anybody likes the red lace? Nobody is bold with the red. Okay, then we have this one. It looks like, let me find the end of it. This is what it looks like. And give me 1 second to get it folded back up. It is a really pretty one with like a rose in the middle. It was folded a weird way, so I'm folding it again. This is how much you get of it. You're getting that much of this one, running for $1. It is like not a stark white, it's like an antique white. Sorry, I swiped out of my own show. So my alarm went off. Thanks for your bids, guys. I do have more of this colorway. Sassy, thank you. That one is yours. Where did my, you know what? I'll just use the tape I have right here. It's number 9. Oh, it's under there. Okay. Okay, here's the next one. Bows. Now that's adorable. Not quite as big of a, actually, I'll do these two together. So you get the bows, because these are both little. This one's just a little remnant. That guy. So it's just a small one. Still get both of them. You're going to get both of those guys. The bows and the little white one for $1. Running now. I like the bows a lot. You're getting the bows and the white one. Thank you so much. That's number 10. All right, then we have this one. It looks like. And you're getting this much. Nice little chunk. That's running for $1. Anybody likes it? Perfect for crafting, wrapping it around your books, making bookmarks out of it, junk journaling, whatever you want to do. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 11. Thanks for the bids, guys. All right. Then I have this guy. This one. It looks like it's a little bit more pressed. This one will run for $1. I've got 2 more of this like neutral. Thank you, Sassy. Thanks for the bids. That was number 12. Then we got this guy. A little bit of a smaller one. It's that much. $1. Lace remnants. No matter how big, they're running for $1. Welcome back, Willow. One is running. Thank you so much, Robbie. That's number 13. All right, I'm going to do this black one. Anybody needs black? Hey, KP. This one is what this one looks like. Actually, I think I put two together. Yes. Two black designs together. So you have this one. Hold on. Let me put it against something you can see. Like that. That's a little bit. And then you got this one as well. Beautiful. They're both like remnants, literal remnants. Black, so we're gonna get that started for $1. Anybody likes the black? This is the only black one I have. Thank you so much. That's number 14. Woo, you unlocked some more coupons, so make sure you get in there for that. This is like a pink, not a bright red. It's more of a pinky. And that's how much you get. I did not measure these. No matter how much is there, they're running for $1. This is the pink. Pink is running. Anybody likes that one? Perfect for Valentine's or spring. And then the last one I have is this guy. This one is like an off-white. It's like that. Battenberg style. Looks to be more pressed. You get a big old chunk of it for $1. That one is running. Last neutral one, last bundle to be shown of this little lace remnant. Thank you so much. That's number 15. All right, I'm going to do these two together. So as a reminder, you have the pink. Perfect for Valentine's Day and spring. You get that much. And then you have the red. The red is folded in half the width wise. So it is a big wide one. And it looks like a lot. Perfect for Christmas, also Valentine's Day. So you're going to get both. The pink and the red. $1. And this will sell me out. I had 3 big bags of lace remnants. Thank you so much, Robbie. That's number 16. All right. And then this is the basket they were in. It's a chicken wire basket. Wooden handle holder. I think it's cute. It was in the show last week and did not sell. It measures about 5 inches tall. Really cute. Put some eggs in there. We'll run this one for $3. If anyone likes her. I thought it was really cute. Little primitive piece. All right. All right, we have 3 more shelves, not even, because some of them have been picked I've been picked. All right, here's another doorknob. This one is porcelain. Porcelain doorknob with the brass hardware, and then you get the flag as well. Running for 3. I did clean the dust off of it. This one is porcelain. And you get the flag. You also could put floral in there. That's a really fun way to just display that. Thank you so much. That's number 51. All right, then we've got, this is this guy's last show. This is a little soap dish marked made in Japan on the back. And then you're going to get the 2 wooden eggs. One has the carrots. One has the split with the daisies. They're wood. So you're going to get that cute little Japan soap dish and the 2 eggs. I'm going to run this for $1. $1. That is running. It is a really pretty, of course you could use it as a trinket dish, whatever you wanted. All right. I have 3 of these little, come here, these prints that are like spring or summer themed. So I have this one, the bridge. I have the white florals that I think it's like a dogwood. Maybe it goes like this. I'm not sure. And then I have the little daisies or sunflower. They're not daisies. They're not sunflowers. They're like daisies. You get to pick which one you want. I'm running this for $1. $1 you pick. They are on a mat, like a cardboard mat, and then they're in a plastic. So they will come to you protected. And just let me know which one you want. 1, 2, or 3. Number 3, you got it. It's number 17. Got a little sticker back here, which is perfect. All right, I'll run it again in case anyone else wants one. We have the little bridge in the park. Or we have the, like, I don't know what flower that is. The little white flower. All right. This is like a propagation station. It was gold, spray painted black, and now you got like the little beaker part in the middle where you would put your plant. It's ceramic. So it's going to run for 3. Little propagation station. Anybody likes that guy? Thank you guys so much for modding. I do appreciate it. Snug, did you make it home? Then we have, this is like a resin carved vase or pencil cup. It is double-sided. Really pretty little piece. I'm going to run this one for $1. It's been here before. Are you having a show tomorrow? Thank you, Rockstrot. That's number 18. Oh my goodness. Are you ready? I feel like I would be pooped. Did you set up before you left? I feel like that's something you would do. Put the rest of us to shame. Okay. Now we're getting through it, y'all. We're getting through it. All right, let's do the Occupy Japan couple. Perfect condition. They are flawless. This one's marked on the bottom, made in Occupy Japan. Running for 3 if anybody likes it. This is a larger one. I've definitely sold the smaller ones before. Here's the back. Occupied Japan, which is only from 1945 to 1952. That's something I learned through being a seller on the app. All right, then we have this little wooden jewelry box. Look at the sweet little cover on that. It opens like so. Just a cute little box. That one is running for 3. Little shadow box, storage box, secrets box, whatever you want it to be. And it has a sweet little brass hinge and it's got a sweet little cover. I'm blasting through the last of this, friends. And then I have this glass riser. It's meant for a candle, but you could use it for anything. I have that little box sitting on top of it. I'm gonna run that guy for $1. Anybody likes him? Little riser, candle holder, glass. All right, I'll put her back on there. Okay. I'm gonna set this back up here because nobody wanted the first one. All right. The glass is a candle holder, or you could use it as a riser. Like I have a little, that little box sitting on top, but it's meant to hold a candle. And yes, I will do the soup mug for you. So just let me know if you want me to rerun. Yeah, you got it. This one's gonna run for $1, and then I'll run the soup mug. Anything in over here has been run already, so feel free to like pinch and zoom. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. I will do a final scan of everything that's left, so you can grab anything that you missed. Thank you so much. That's number 19. But of course, if you don't want to wait, I'm happy to run anything for you. You're welcome. All right, soup mug. It's onion. This one is made in China. I'm just going to run it for $3. No pressure. It is like stoneware. If anybody wants it, it's running. You didn't have to buy it if you had it. My husband is cackling. Thank you so much. That one is for you. The first purchase. My name is Emily. It's so nice to meet you. I know, girl. I know. I don't know if you were here earlier, Snug, but I cleared another tote, so you know. I try really hard to pull new finds I just found this week, but also go through my old stuff and pull out stuff I haven't shown in a while. All right, this is a little like powder jar. It has been painted, I think, by somebody on the inside. And it's got the hobnail. I'm going to run it for $1 because it was artisan painted.
Did you see that video?
What? The chicken soup one?
Yeah.
I will keep an eye out because they're always at my thrift store. And I don't pick them up because I have a hard time selling them. But if I know you're looking for one, I will definitely grab it. That's one of my favorite things to do is match people with their treasures.
I feel like we see that at the thrift all the time.
We do see them all the time. That's what I'm saying. There's tomato, there's mushroom. I sold the mushroom before. All right, you guys. So I found this at the thrift. Can we just talk about this by itself? Look at this teapot. It is resin. It's not a real teapot, you guys. It's just for display. And I was like, clearly this is going to have call outs because of, you know, how it's made. All of the texture. Can we talk about the cuteness of this? So I got it home and I opened it up and it had minis inside. I didn't even know. I bought it just for that. Let me show you. Let me show you. So you get this little teapot. You get this duck. You get this duck. Got you this duck. You get this duck. We're getting all this together, y'all. You get 2 of these. I don't know if it's complete or not, but it's freaking cute. You're getting all of this together. The 3 ducks, the cups, the everything for $3. $3. That is running. Somebody has to take that. It is adorable. And I don't see any call outs unless it's missing a piece. I don't know. But we'll duck it. It's Thank you for the bids, you guys. I was so shocked when I found the minis. Thank you, Danny. I feel like that is so you. It's ducking cute. Okay, that one's number 53 coming your way. It's must have still here. Must have this. I was gonna ask her if that meissen piece got to her okay. I packed it like the Dickens. There's the 85 of me, 85-year-old me again. All right, how about the cutting board I just showed? It has the suede hanger or leather hanger. It has been cut on, so there is some wear. It is J.K. Adams from Dorset, Vermont. But if anybody needs a cutting board, this is a beautiful cutting board. We're going to run it for $3. And this is 100 items. I can't remember what the thing is. I think it was 126, 122. I know 121, but then we broke it last week. Roxtrot, thank you so much. That's number 54 coming to you. And I know Katie got me there. Okay. Then we have, this was in, oh good, because I'm 85. Okay. This is a Forget Me Not album. So I thought that this was just a really cute haste. Yeah. Move with haste. A really cute little design on the front. It has the ribbon to open. This reminds me of the Victorian photograph album. I've had the mini one and sold it before. So when I opened it, you got to see the inside. And there's this like rice paper or whatever in between each one. So that it's a little bit discolored from that, right? But they are all different. And I just think that this is like adorable. The Forget Me Not photograph album. So it is, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the same line as the Victorian photograph album, because I remember it being a photograph album and not the photo, like photograph, the whole word. Anyway, this one's going to run for $3. If anybody likes it, it is really pretty for this time of year. I love the colors. They took time to decorate each little space. Of course, you could put photos in here and love it. Yeah, wouldn't that be so fun? I need to put those love letters I have that I'm going to read. Sassy, thank you so much. If you guys love,
Like what love letter?
if you guys love those like old paper, come bookmark my show for April 9th. It's 1 week from this Wednesday. I have a bunch of old letters from like 1893 to like 1909 between mainly two brothers, but like everybody in their family. And I was reading them with Skylar one night and we were cackling, like crying, peeing our pants, laughing. So I was like, I need to read these out loud and then auction them off. So I'm going to be doing that. I also have a postcard album I'm going to go through. If you guys like just enjoying old paper, come hang out with me. It'll be fun. Okay, here's the other photo frame. This one has a couple in it. Aren't they cute? So this one is a modern frame and I put a vintage photo in there. So that one's gonna run. The stickers on this frame, they still had the price tag on them. They were $10 a piece. I was like, stop it right now. So that one is running. The frame is not old, but the picture is. It's an actual old picture. I did not print it off the internet. I actually found one. Okay. And then we're going to do these copper mini molds with the fruit. There's apple, grapes, cherries, and pineapple. And you're going to get all 4 because it's late. And I'm ready to wrap it. No, I'm just kidding. I am ready to wrap it, but we're going to get through everything. But that means that's good because you guys get the deals now. Cherries, pineapple. All 4 little mini copper molds. Thank you so much, Robbie. That's yours, number 56. 8:30, I start to be like starting to see different, things. Okay, here's the other apothecary jar. You guys said no to that, so I'm gonna leave that unless somebody wants me to run it. Tupperware butter holder, butter keeper. It's $4.9, Willow, $4.9. Tupperware butter keeper. You guys, I got this in an auction and it still had butter in it. So I cleaned it out. I washed it. It's nice and clean now. It is vintage Tupperware. It fits really. The seal's good. Everything's nice. Obviously, they were still using it. And we're going to run it for $3. Don't worry. I took the butter out. Vintage Tupperware butter holder. I mean, I feel like finding a complete one vintage is harder and harder to find these days. Thank you so much, Rockstrot. That's number 57. I always love finding a complete Tupperware. Okay. Look at this cute little square. It's teensy. I don't know what this method is because it's not quite Battenberg. It is about 11 inches square. Really cute for a little area on your table. $3 for this cutie. No call outs on this one. It's in great shape. I think it's real cute. Okay. She's a cutie. That sounded kind of creepy. Never mind. Okay, look at this guy. This is a little. That's okay. Look at the front of this with the. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think this is going to work because these, like, oh, well, maybe. It just needs a little TLC. See how it. But then you've got a latch on the side. You open it up. Yeah, see, I don't think it's going to work, but you could try it. It takes a battery. I think it's cute. Just to display. I love the little face. Someone said today that clocks are starting to trend, like if they have numbers. Like vintage clocks that have numbers are starting to trend on TikTok. And swans. So that's the other thing. Swans are starting to trend. Yeah. But I love the floral. I think that that's a beautiful panel. Might be metal. It might be metal on there. Okay. We're getting to the end, guys. Look at this scarf. I think this is silk. It feels very luxurious to me. I love the browns. It's definitely screaming fall, but it is humongous. I don't see a tag. And guys, I have the coolest silk scarf, little one, like a little scarf coming to What's in Grandma's Purse. Like think mid-century. Literally. This one is about 36 inches square. It's big. You could definitely use it as a table cover. Yeah, tapestry. 36 inches square. Running now for $3. If anybody likes her, I didn't see any call outs. It has been laundered by me. There might be a little bit of gathering in places from where, but no major stains or call outs. Sassy, that one's yours. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. What are you gonna do with that? All right, we only have linens down here left, you guys. Who's ready? We're gonna rapid fire. We're gonna rapid fire and then we're gonna do a scan before we wrap it. This one is from last week. It does have some call outs. It's got some holes in some wear. This is what it looks like on the ends. It's got fruit. And then it has the corners. Hey, you want to help me hold this up real quick?
Yeah,
so there is a middle square or rectangle. You can see there's like fruit on the corners.
Careful.
This freaking, I almost got a really bad
You too.
I know. there's a place here where the stitching has come undone. This way. It's huge. You guys get the gist, right? So it has, you guys know how tablecloths work. It's got the square in the middle and then the square in the square in the outside. But look at the beautiful florals. You could use this as a cutter piece and cut it up and like take the fruit, do something with the fruit, and then do something with the trim. I think it could be beautiful. But it does have some wear. It's got some holes and some stains. I'm running it for $3 as is. Ooh, oh yeah, tie it to one of your handbags. Yeah, that's a great idea. Joanna's gonna do something fabulous with it. Look at the corners. And then you got the fruit. So good. Or you could just love it as it is in vintage condition. Joanna, thank you so much. I appreciate you loving her. That's number 59. 58 is the scarf. All right. I have 2 of these. We're going to run them together. I have this one. These are little applique quilt squares. No backing or anything. And then I have this one. So you got like the purples and you got the pinks. They're sisters, not twins. You're going to get them both. Little applique quilt squares. Those are running. If anyone likes those, you get them both. They'd make cute tablecloth or placemats. They'd make cute pillows. Whatever you want. I feel like there's more left over today than normal. So maybe we didn't like today as much, which is fine. What? Yeah, I did have more on the shelves, I think, because I had littles. Okay, look at this little dresser cloth. Ooh, for your camper. Now, see, that's a great idea because then it's like it doesn't matter if you like drop a hot dog on it or accidentally put your skewer on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it can be a little bit rough around the edges and it doesn't matter as much. I love that. All right, this one's going to run for $3. This is a cute little dresser scarf. This one has not been laundered because I just got her, but she's in really good condition. Cute little babe. Here's the back. Like just a little handmade piece. And then we have this one, the pink one. Same thing, just got it. $3 on the pink. It does have a call out right here. Right here. Let me rerun this one for $1. Let me rerun it for $1. It has that little call out on the corner there where something got to it, it looks like. $1 for that cutie pie. I know, I love vintage linens too. I don't own any really because I have cats and they hate everything that is nice in the world. So, this one is definitely for a repurposing project. It's got some stains. I think someone spilled a candle on it because it's got like some waxy areas. This looks like it was part of a burn. But it is really beautiful if you wanted to just like fold it up and like have it hanging out of a crock or something. Like it could be really, or a basket. So we're going to run her for just $1. If anybody wants to repurpose her, she does have some stains and some things going on. But if you are a crock collector, she could be real cute to put in there and have a pretty little corner hanging out or a basket. You could definitely hide some of that. Thank you, Sassy. That one is yours. That's number 20. Willow, you missed it. I cleared out another tote today. So I have 3 empty totes in my basement. I'm actually making a dent in my death pile by having this show every week. Hubs is happy about that. Right, honey? Yeah. All right, last item that has not been seen yet. This is a oval tablecloth. Or maybe it's a circle. I think it's a circle, Cassie. Circle. I need your hands again. Please. Oh my God, the sighing. You act like I'm asking you to move mountains. Oh my God. Someone slap them for me. All right, here's the middle. It is like a linen, and it's not yellow. It's like a tan. He said Cassie said it's late. May as well be mountains. It is like his bedtime. Look at the trim. I don't see any major. Did you see any major stains or rips?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't see anything. Let me fold it in half and give you a measurement. It is about 60 inches round. So it's a big one. Running for 3. I just love the design of the middle. I think it's so pretty. And then you do have it on the trim too. Thank you, Sassy. That's number 60. And we are going to do a little final scan. I'm going to just kind of half fold that. Don't worry, I'll make it pretty when I put it in your box. Okay, you guys ready to do a final scan? If there's anything up here that you guys see, let me know and I'll pull it or just run it. But I want to be able to mark it with a number because that was really hard last week. Okay. Well, maybe. I hit the thing instead of, never mind. Doesn't matter. All right, we have this basket up here. We have the loom. We have the Junior Resuscitations. That's a vintage book. And if you guys just want to see it, that's cool too. We have the crystal. This is 24% crystal bell. The little brass bell with the fish. 1 of 2 apothecary bottles. The glass powder jar. We have the metal and glass votive holder that would run for $1. I have some more of those upcycled bottles in clear. So this one is the Pond Lily hair oil. We have the tooth wash that Willow was talking about, the powder jar. You got it. I'm going to set it behind me. Tooth wash. Okay. 1 tooth. You only get 1 tooth, but you get to pick which one. I have, this is a tin, a rotary tin, but it does have a bunch of bits and bobs inside. We have the Bunny Tartlet vintage guy. This is a linen here. There's a pair of scissors here. We've got this pretty little frame with the couple. I have 2 sets of 2 of these Pier 1 Imports Sun Sake cups. I have 2 sets of 2 of those. That lady is in the auction tab. She's a home interiors piece attached to a piece that was homemade. These 3 rusty bottles will run together. And then the last thing on this shelf is a set of 5 Pimpernel coasters. You want the bottles? You got it. 2 of them are marked Pimpernel. So, you have that. Okay, I'm just setting these behind me. Sorry for the back and forth, you guys, but it helps me to be able to. Scissors, you got it. Helps me to be able to label them later. This is what the scissors look like. These are actually, they're marked Tandem Computers. I don't know, man. All right, second shelf. This holds a tea light holder and then would have a shade, but it is bone china. We have the teacup and saucer made in China, but the good made in China. Plastic canvas embroidered welcome sign. The other apothecary jar. These 3 metal salvage pieces would run together for $1. This one's a really ornate finial. I'm not sure what the other 2 are. I think this is a candlestick somehow. We have the 2 little girls in the frame. Her face is my life. The 3 metal salvage, you got it. I put these back behind me till I run out of space. Okay, then we have this accessories tin. This one is empty, but it's blue metal. The olive green Tupperware bowl does not have a lid, double handled. This is a little tablecloth. Pinking shears by Fiskars. Accessories. Here's the other the shears, you got it. You want the accessories tin? You got it. Okay. I want it. There's the other 2 sake cups. We have the wasp nest that nobody loves, but I think is really amazing. The 2 tea bag holders, only one has its handle, but they are Japan. Some of this stuff I did not show, but if you want me to run any of this, I definitely will. These are all, this is a, I'm actually not sure what this metal is for. Hold on. Let me take my tag off. Boys tennis doubles, 4th place. So I'm running that with the Boy Scout. This is a Boy Scout piece. So it says Webelos, and then it has all of these little offshoots of pins that the person has earned. And then at the bottom, it has a Moccasin Gap Trail medal. It's like a little Boy Scout piece, and then the boys tennis medal that would all go together. I have 2 of these oyster shells that have the decoupaged inside. Then down here, I have this sewing spool tin. I did not run this, but this is a little Kodak tin. There is a roll of film inside. Milk glass teacup that has the little foreign, looks like Russian maybe, or some other language emblem, but I thought that the cup itself is really beautiful. And then we have this dish. This is a Inarco. We have the 2 punch embroidery pieces, the snail and the worm coming out of the apple. I would do those together for 3. We have 3 of the junior classics. Book 2, Stories of Wonder and Magic. Book 3, Myths and Legends. And book 6, Stories about Boys and Girls. Those are from the 50s, I think, is what I said. We have this kind of weirdo little butterfly made of natural materials. Here's the other oyster shell. A couple of other different linens. This is a smaller oval one with like an eyelet style. And then we have the pine cone or strawberry one. That's a circle. The silver plate handled with lots of wear. It is signed on the back. We have these books. These are called The Mysteries of the People. Sorry for that one. But they're from the early 1900s. Mysteries of the People. So if anybody wants me to run any of those, I have this perfume bottle. Sassy, did you buy this perfume bottle? And I put it back. I feel like you did, right? Okay, I thought so. Why are you over here? Oh, look, I even put a number on it. Cute. See, that's what happens when I get too tired. Okay. That's it on this side, unless anybody else has anything they want me to run. Okay, then we have the 2 wooden eggs and the soap dish go together for $1. This is a made in Japan floral soap dish. The chicken wire basket, which I can't believe nobody has wanted. I think this is the cutest thing to put like your washcloths in or something. We have this cute little box that opens like so. This is a clock that does have a battery compartment. You got it. It does have a battery compartment inside, but I just really love the floral. It has a latch and is nice and hefty. There's the inside. If anyone likes that, I don't know if it works or not. We have this little like Battenberg kind of style linen, little square. Propagation Station. This was gold painted black, so it's got a little bit of wear. I still have 2 of these prints. Occupied Japan couple. It is marked on the bottom. And then I've got this linen, this dresser scarf linen. This one would run for $1 because it does have a couple of little call outs in the corner here. And then these 2 applique floral pieces would run together for $3. And that's it, you guys. That's not a lot, right? I feel like I had a lot more because it was little on the shelves today. Let's do it. Let's run what was requested real quick. And then we will get out of here. We'll bless someone with a raid and all the things. All right, the powder jar. This is like a gray blue. It was painted by somebody, so it's not perfect. It's got the glass hobnail. I'm running it for just $1 because it was artisan painted on the inside. At least they painted on the inside, right? $1, that guy's running. If anyone likes the little powder jar. I know, at least they did it the right way. All right, let me know if anybody wants me to rerun on that. No worries. Here's the tooth wash. Tooth wash jar. Upcycled, not by me. But that one is running. It is a really pretty label. They put the little vine around it with the jute and the stopper. Clear glass, upcycled bottle for the one tooth that you got to take care of. Thank you so much, Robbie. That's number 61. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I have these 2 things over here too. If anybody wants me to run them, let me know. I have this Bible from 1945. It's fantastic, except it's got duct tape on the bottom. 1945 Bible. And I have this modern algebra book as well from, I think, the 60s. So if anyone wants me to run either of those, let me know. Those are sitting to the side. All right, pinking shears. These are Fiskars, which apparently is like a good brand. I know nothing about this, but these are running for $3. Pinking shears by Fiskars. Those are running now. Yes, of course. I'm happy to show you. Thank you so much, Robbie. That's number 62. The Bible has a black cover, which I know black textured covers are something that people look for. So here's what it looks like on the outside. It does have this duct tape, which I don't know why it's there. So I did not remove it. I'm assuming there's probably some sort of binding loosening. There's your spine. It says Holy Bible, Schofield Reference Edition. You have your golden, like kind of golden red pages. Inside, I'm looking for the date. Edited by Reverend C.I. Schofield, D.D. Somewhere I got the date. Y'all, help me. Where was I when I saw this? Oh, here. 1945. Here's your copyright. And then you got your bookmark in here still. Here's your bookmark. I'm assuming it's probably just wear to the spine. I'm going to run it. No worries, no pressure. And there's never any pressure to bid on anything that I'm showing, even if you ask for it. I'm just running it because it's in my hand. $3, 1945 Black Bible. It's got the gold pages. It does have that duct tape on the bottom. I really want to take that off and explore that better. We'll see. You might see it back without the duct tape. I don't know. Okay. The 3 bottles are running for $1. You have the rusty crusty one, the flat rusty crusty one, and then this guy who's not as rusty crusty and has the plastic cap. You're getting all 3 of these for $1. Thanks, Snug, for hanging out. I appreciate you and Willow and Tuesday, my regular mods. Please give them a thank you from me by giving them a follow. I appreciate everybody being here and hanging out with me. Thank you so much. It's number 21 in the Vibe Stack category, which I keep in there for deals at the end. 21. I know. And the ones around World War II really like for some reason hit me different because I know that that was a hard time for a lot of people. So I always wonder like those especially like what some people you get a Bible like that and they're really worn and loved from that era. And I'm like, I don't know, that could have been the only thing they had to hang on to. You don't know. All right, the accessories sewing machine. This is a metal tin empty on the inside. Running now for 3. Thanks, Cass. Thank you so much. That one is yours. Number 63. I'm just stacking stuff where it fits now. Here's the little box with the cute little like stool display. Little storage box. Wooden. Running this guy for 3. If anyone likes that one. Thank you for the purchase of the photo clip. I got lots of goodies in that buy now, man. I've been trying really hard to get new stuff in there. Joanna, thank you so much. That's number 64. Truth. All right, we're going to do the metal salvage. So you get this cute little finial. This is heavy. And then I think this is actually a candlestick that goes this way that's missing a base. And then you're going to get this piece. And I tried to see if any of them went together and they don't. So I'm running them all for $1. The finial alone is kind of a good one because you could replace your finial with this cute one if you have an ugly one. Thank you so much, Rockstrot. That's number 22 coming to you. You unlocked Rosebush, which is the top tier. And did you guys know that if you reach the top tier, then next season when the rewards program starts over, you start at bronze. Like you already qualify for bronze. I did not know that until someone had that in Tuesday's show. All right, the scissors, they say tandem computers, but it's only on one side. So if you want to display, they're fine for the other side. Thank you. I appreciate it. I understand. There are people that I will buy, and so sometimes I have to stay out of the show because I know thank you, Katie. That's yours, number 65. Because I know that I will buy a lot if I go in there. Sometimes, depending on what Tuesday's selling, I have to stay out. Same with like Blissfully Found is a big one because I will buy so much stuff I can't go in there. All right, this is the pine cone or strawberry round dress or scarf or doily, whatever you want to call it. It has one little pink spot right here. And I thought it had a small hole. We were distracted by the bug for this one, so I'm just going to do another once over to make sure. I thought there was a little bit of a hole in one of these. Like there's a little bit of pulling right here, but that's not it. I thought it was an actual hole. Did I make that up? Either way, I think there might be a hole. It's more like a drop stitch, but just know that that is potentially there. So that one's running for 3. It is a large one though. I love the edge, how it's like it's meant to look kind of tattered, like I kind of like that. Thank you so much, Sassy, number 66. Did I miss any requests? Someone let me know if you're waiting on something that I missed. You guys, I still have linens down here. I didn't even run these. Ugh, okay, let's do this guy. This is another linen runner. Apparently, I really like runners. I don't know. But it has this zigzag pattern. I did a final scan and everything, and this stuff was down there, and I didn't even look. This one's nice and clean, laundered by me. It does have a small, it's like a snag right there. So it measures, move this out of the way. It measures 16 inches wide and 40 inches long. It's linen, so it's going to run for 3. If anyone likes this one, little zigzag design. Otherwise, we'll save her for next week. Kind of cute, right? If anyone wants to see the little girl in the auction tab, let me know. It's the only thing that's left in there. This is a circle. It's yarn. It looks like a rug, or it'd look cute on like a footstool. You know, it measures about 48 inches round. And it's like oranges and browns and tans. This one's going to run for 3. Yeah, grab stuff out of the buy it now if there's something that you want to get. I take offers on anything $5 or more. Now's your moment. I'm going to talk about me for a second, where you can find me this week. I do always post my show schedule on Instagram. I'm starting to post it and pin it every week, so you know where to find me. But I actually have less shows this week. Tuesday is my next show. It's a raid train. I'm on at 3 p.m. Central, and it's only 30 minutes. It's What's in Grandma's Purse. So it's going to have sewing notions and scarves and hankies. The apothecary? Yeah, of course. It's going to have some ephemera on there. I'll do 2 for $5. Let's do them both for $5. These are modern, but they are really nice glass to keep your goodies in. They're running both of them for $5. Yeah, we talked in the chat about like how you always have one piece of gum that doesn't have a wrapper in the bottom. Thanks, Sassy. Those are yours. And okay, so that's Tuesday. I have not finished. I have everything pulled, but I haven't finished loading it yet. I'll work on it tonight and tomorrow. And then I have Wednesday is my $1 binge show. If you guys like a good deal, you're going to want to come to that show. I have that show once a month, and I go through and I pick some of my stuff in my buy it now and my auction tab, like my inventory that I have had in multiple shows and hasn't sold, or I have had it in my buy it now for a long time and nobody has grabbed it. And I run it for $1. And if it doesn't sell, I donate it to the thrift. I have to keep a little bit of a revolving door because I need to always have room to bring stuff in. So I have that show once a month to get rid of some of my oldest stuff that's been listed for a while. I love that idea for your clients. I love butterscotch and root beer candies. Those are so good. Again, I'm 85 years old, so that's Wednesday. I usually preload about 50 items and they all run for $1. If they don't sell, I donate them to the thrift because I'm like, they've been sitting forever. If I can't sell them at $1, then they need to go. I don't win every time I pick something. Sometimes I think it's going to sell well or people are going to love it, and they don't. And that's just the reality. Hopefully one day I don't have that problem. But for now, that's how I get rid of a lot of my inventory that's been sitting a while. So that's Wednesday. So then on Thursday, so I wasn't going to have any other shows this week until next Sunday. And I was like, nah, I don't think I can do that. So Thursday, I added a pop-up show. I was inspired by Tuesday. She did a style of pile 2 times last week. So I am going to do a style of the pile. I'm going to fill these shelves with a bunch of things. You're going to get to pick 3 things for $10. And that show will not be cap shipping. You'll be able to get 2 style of pile bundles before you have to do like new shipping. Because some of the stuff will be heavy and big, and I just want to make sure that there's enough, enough space and packing and all that. So that one will not be cap shipping. But that one is style of pile, and I'm looking forward to moving some inventory for that one as well. And then of course I'm here every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Central doing this show. So if there's nothing else I can get from anyone, I stalled long enough. The Bible, yes, you got it. I feel like sometimes you just got to have a little bit of time, Here's the Bible. It's so good. I always pick up these black Bibles, the ones that have the black cover, especially if they've got some age because they're so good. And this one is like 85 years old. All right, 80 years old, 81. Thank you so much. And make sure last second requests out of the buy it now. You can send me offers on anything $5 or more. This show will always have, thank you, Sassy. This show will always have my whole buy it now available. So I've been trying to move stuff so that I can get new stuff in there for you. I remember at one point I had, 320 things. Now I've got about 200 and what did I say? 270 to start. We are at 227. That's pretty good. I was at 327 at one point. Your cabinet is full, but it's bugging me leaving it. I get that. I definitely get that. All right, we're gonna bless someone with a raid. Please, when we get over there, put some roses in the chat. Make sure that you show them lots of love. There's a lot of people that we could raid, and choosing them is an honor. So we got to make sure that we show them love and hang out with them. They deserve it. So let's hang out and say hi. I'm gonna go raid the Thrifty guys. They have been super supportive of me from afar. I've been trying to get them in a raid train for a while, and our schedules just haven't worked out. So let's go say hi. It's Doug's birthday. I actually got invited to do this train, but because it was on a Sunday, I had to pass. So we're gonna go say hi to them. Tell Doug happy birthday. Put roses in the chat for me, and I will see you guys later.